ain't gotta ask. Swagging through the function, I'm super lit. Counting so many dollars don't make sense, and I'm saucy. I'm coolin'. All the bad joints choosing. And we know y'all lame, who you fooling? Looking for your girl, she out with the gang cruising. Man, you know me, I'm taking more shots than Kobe. But these haters try to block like goalies. I'm maxing, I'm getting. You know how we live in the gang on now. You can get up out your feelings. Get up out your feelings. Claim that you're real, homie, but we don't feel it. Used to be small time, now we top billing. Bet your girl turn her head when we in the building. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I'm pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexing, I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do.
You know how we do. You know how we do. Just me and my crew. Me and my crew. You know how we do. You know how we do. Just me and my crew. Me and my crew. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know how we
Huh? Oh, I'm about to turn it up, yeah. It's lit. Hey, here we go. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I'm pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do.
I've been smoking, I've been drinking, I've been rolling, I've been leaning, living life like it's a dream. Need a bad bitch on my team. Where this chick I'm going home with, smoking like a locomotive. Throw it back, watch me control it. Party to the early morning, cause I need that. Just a little turn up, just to relax. Now I don't know that chick, check her whole facts. She the type to spend the night and take the whole bag. We in a big ass house on every floor, man. No, we just getting high for the low. Got a dub for the smoke and a pool full of hoes. No, we doing the most. Got to fuck with the program. And I don't miss my plug playing phone tag. In the kitchen with these women playing grab ass. Ain't worried about shit but my goals. At my line for the code if you're stuck at the gate, fam. But you gon' need a case of beer or some bucks like that. At least some hoes to get up in here. Cause nigga, this shit jump and roll up or something. Give me shots of the Belvedere.
I got the sauce, I got the moves. I'm pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do. Out on the scene, sauce drippin'. All them lanes on the bitch start trippin'. We ballin' out, no Scotty P. SB in the house, we gon' keep it G. I got a couple bad things wanna fall through. When I hit send on that text, she be ducking you. You know how we do, you can't hang with us. On the low, we got it going up. I'm moving slow, got the game on smash. They know who I am, baby, you ain't gotta ask. Swaggin' through the function, I'm super lit. Counting so many dollars don't make sense, and I'm saucy. I'm coolin'. All the bad joints choosing. And we know y'all lame, who you fooling? Looking for your girl, she out with the gang cruising. Man, you know me, I'm taking more shots than Kobe. But these haters try to block like goalies. I'm maxing, I'm getting. You know how we live in the gang on now. You can get up out your feelings. Get up out your feelings. Claim that you're real, homie, but we don't feel it. Used to be small time, now we top billing. Bet your girl turn her head when we in the building. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I'm pull up, I'm ballin', I'm flexin', I'm coolin'. Just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. Y'all, just me and my crew. Just me and my crew. You know how we do, you know how we do. I got the sauce, I got the moves. I pull
how we do. Just me and my crew. Me and my crew. You know how.
How old are they?
8 and 9.
Pictures?
All right,
They're
y'all.
my background.
All right, y'all. What's popping? Welcome to another episode of Words with KB, man. We're gonna do a little quick sound check right now, man, because we want to make sure our sound is good. So y'all let us know if we are good. The levels are good in the chat, man. So let us know in the comments before we continue.
This Hennessy smell is making me sick.
Now I don't know that check a whole facts. She the type to spend the night and take the whole back.
What's up? Niggas said they want to hear a new song during the intro. They tired of hearing the MDS. We love you, bro. Man. So we need some new music.
Yo, Candace, how we sound? We good to go?
We played Candace, what's up, boo?
Last time.
How you been?
Yeah, we played
Benson shit.
Okay, so we good to go.
Yeah, I fuss with Benson.
All right, y'all. Let's go ahead and start with these shots, man.
Hold on.
To a good podcast.
Hold on, before we take them now. We zoom
Oh,
in.
my bad. I'm
Can we
sorry.
zoom in?
I'm sorry, bro. We don't have zoom in right, y'all. So we got the new shot glasses, man. Shout out to Amherst. She came through with clutch with the shot glasses, man.
Camera 3?
With the cards.
Why is it not zooming in? Am I on the, is this a camera?
Bro, that's a screen, my nigga.
Shit, nigga.
What's wrong with you?
This ain't computer class.
Hold on, let me go camera 2.
Oh, wait.
Ooh, yeah.
Boom. There it is. Y'all see what's popping.
With dark skin Keith on that bitch.
Hairline Keith on that.
But yeah, man,
bitch.
go ahead and take these goddamn shots, man.
There you go.
Hey, cheers, man. Cheers, Whitney. Good to see you.
W.
Oh,
God damn, who was that?
My bad.
Sorry for cussing, mama. My mama be trying to share it in her church group and stuff. So.
Oh, my mom be on here too. Be like, I see you taking shots.
All right, y'all.
That's wine, mama. That's wine.
All right, y'all. So, yeah, welcome to another episode. We got my, I forgot this shit, man.
Usual suspect.
We got the usual suspects in the building. We got my man Basic Logic right
Nigga
here.
done stuttered the last 3 intros. Like,
We got man Basic Logic.
Europe.
We got my man. I'll let him introduce himself.
Hey, brother Keith, aka Mr. Keith, aka Chronic Knowledge, C Knowledge, Twitter, Instagram. Fuck with me.
All that.
We back.
All right. We got a special guest here. Everybody's special, but this one's special to me because this is Whitney. You want to introduce yourself?
What was it say? Dan, you ain't want to introduce me as your
No,
ex?
I'm gonna do that, but I
What's
just
it
want you to
say?
say
Let
your
these
name
people know.
first.
What's it say? Yeah, so my name is Whitney. I don't have an Instagram, or I can't even rattle all that off. Like, I'm good. But yeah.
Okay.
How you
Just
share
Whitney.
it?
This is so go to the
Man, that shot just killed me.
go to the one that I made a comment in. It's the link is there. So you want to share the one from the Words with KB podcast group.
This one?
Yeah.
There you go. It's loud as fuck.
So
Amateur hour.
hey bro.
We on amateur hour.
Yeah.
Welcome to amateur hour, everybody.
I'm gonna just mute this
We
nigga.
back.
That
Don't mute
Hennessy
me.
just
Don't mute me.
I enjoy muting Ian.
No, unmute me because I'm gonna miss an episode
Okay.
if I find out.
So if you didn't know, and I forgot to update the title, this is the X series. So after the breakup, I got contacted by an ex, and she wanted to come on the podcast, and I thought it would be a good
I ain't
opportunity.
contact you.
Not
Yes,
you.
yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
Nah.
Mute her mic because she can't flex.
Nah.
Let me clear this up. So
Mute her mic.
No, sir.
So the previous ex,
Oh, okay.
she contacted me, and she wanted to come on just a general episode, and I thought it'd be a good idea to like process how the relationships are between exes and post breakup and what happens right before the breakup, and just talking about how those how relationships can end between two people, and it'd be a good snapshot to show you like who I was at the time, show the growth between both of us, and where we are.
Was there a growth?
Where are the comments? I don't want to see.
Oh yeah,
Keep the whole time.
comments. I got you. So we got a video to show first, right?
Yo.
I
Yeah,
forgot.
play the video first.
Yo.
Not a video of you.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. Oh my god! No.
She was worried.
What's going on?
Damn.
If I say I'm a new person now.
Oh my goodness.
Woo.
Kelvin, and disclaimer, y'all be talking shit about me that wasn't really that funny, but y'all can play it.
Hold on. Nah, it wasn't that funny, but we're gonna play it.
Yeah, it wasn't that funny.
It wasn't funny at
Wow,
all.
this her new man? Boy is a goof. Oh, goofy man. Yeah, that's him. I am flabbergasted. Let me send her a picture of her new man. Cause boy is corny. What a shocker. Talking about they dating. I am astonished. He gonna be on a date with guys after I hit him with this Tommy. Talking about she upgraded. I beg your pardon. I don't need to be with her no way. I'm getting money. I'm married to this money. I'm married to this money. I am married to this money. This is beyond me. She better knock it off. I'm hurt. She letting him hit it now? I can't do this. You go online and tell everybody how women ain't shit. I hate her. Women ain't shit. Fuck this. I'm gonna get my girl. I'm killing it.
So that was a little video. Keith, Mr. Keith found that one.
Y'all didn't show the title. It was just like how dudes be.
Yeah.
See they.
Yeah, so that was just a video going over how, I guess in general, I guess that's how some men handle the ex situation. I don't think I handle it like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not like that, but you do always call the new dude corny.
Bro, what?
I do.
Yeah, every nigga after me is corny.
Yeah, so we do that.
I don't know about that.
I do. Right,
Oh,
For sure. We're gonna get into it.
Okay.
hold on. First off, like
I'm just here for
I
the
didn't,
comments.
I didn't know y'all even. So did y'all officially date?
Yeah, what's up? So,
Boy!
hold on. So we finna
Y'all on the
conduct
mess
this
today.
thing here.
Pull up my
So
question.
everybody,
Y'all
let's
on
get
the
this.
mess today.
So while the questions
Sir.
are coming up, Miss Whitney. So
Sir,
Whitney,
look,
let's
Keith,
let her
we was
explain it.
here. I done said your kids was beautiful.
let's
all
explain
that
it.
stuff.
Explain it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
I said your kids was beautiful.
Thank you.
all
Let's
that.
explain it. Let's
I
get
just
it.
asked a question.
Okay, so
Where y'all
So-
together?
So can I get some time?
She better
time
explain
frame?
it.
She don't need no time.
What I'm saying, so
Nah.
Because we
Nah, I
need
need
to
time.
both
I thought you
sides.
was
I
gonna
need to hear her
No,
side. I
what
need
I'm
to hear your
saying,
side.
what I'm
Okay.
saying is we dated. It was around 4 or 5 years ago, right?
Right.
Just to put some context out there.
2014.
Yeah.
So she was in like her
Was
mid.
it 2014?
2015.
It was one of
Listen,
those.
Kelvin finna lie. She was in her mid what?
I just want to put this out. She
Tell
was
the
in her
truth.
mid 20s, and
Yeah,
I was in my
I
I was in my
was.
late 20s.
She was in her beginning 20s, like just
I was either
turned
20. I was
Bruh.
20.
You weren't
either 24 or 25.
You was like
I
20.
remember
Kelvin
25.
was 30 going on 40.
Maybe 24, 25.
So it's about a 5-year difference.
Yeah.
A good 5-year difference. That's not bad.
Something like that.
That's not bad. That's
You know
not
what I'm
bad.
saying?
That's
So
average.
it's like a 4 year difference. Really.
Yeah. 'Cause I'm
But,
about to be 29 this month.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
So
Jesus.
So so you can continue because I just want to get that 4 or 5 years ago. That's how long ago it was. So some of the memories
Everything
might have been
foggy.
gone.
There you go.
Things might be foggy. We're gonna get into why things were foggy in this relationship.
So
Man, what?
describe it. Go ahead. Give your side. We're gonna let you just speak.
Okay,
Nobody
I don't-
interrupt.
Okay.
What was the question again?
No, the question was, I didn't know y'all I knew y'all used to go on dates, but I didn't know y'all were
Okay,
officially.
so
she's ready to
there,
explain it. So
okay,
go ahead and explain it. Get
Okay,
into
I'm ready
it.
to talk now.
There you go.
She said, "Shut up."
We're gonna need some more of this Hennessy, but
Go ahead and
I'm ready to discuss. But yeah, what was it say? So there's a dating process, right? There's a process to dating. Now this dating process can range from 1 week to, man, you can go all the way up to 2 years. I know somebody that's still dating somebody right now. They've been dating for 3 years. They got 1 kid. They still dating.
Dating. No,
They trying to get to know each
You
other.
mean talking?
no dating.
Dating.
Because
Going out.
women and men, we think like to me, talking is something you do with everybody.
Talking,
but
I'm
like,
too
yeah,
old
you
to
do.
talk.
You talk with everybody.
I'm too old to
Shoot.
talk.
so
now.
you mean they're just exclusive, quote unquote?
No, they still getting to know each other.
No, when are they like they're
Are they
only messing with
exclusively
each other?
dating?
So when so let's go on dating first.
Let me take my shot right
I'm
quick.
confused.
She's
I got
she's
help.
going
So-
on dating
so-
first. She better explain dating first.
Okay.
Yeah, it can last for however long y'all want it to.
Okay.
But what is dating to you? Can
Yeah,
you
explain
explain
what
what
dating is.
dating? Because I'm confused.
Getting to know one another. That
Okay,
means
that is
going
exclusive.
out, doing things in regards to whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like after a certain point in time, I think it can be exclusive, but that's something that has to be discussed.
Okay.
So you don't believe in talking?
I do believe in talking.
So is it talking first and then dating?
You
or?
talk and date because I feel like you want to go outside and you want to see this person. Like you more than likely, possibly met them in the dark. I have to see you.
Okay. So
With your hat off.
so-
I still haven't seen Kelvin with his hat off.
So that's a good point you made. So
Oh.
I was trying to remember this. Where the hell did we meet?
Oh, you asking the wrong one.
Bro, I know we had to be.
No, I remember.
You remember this?
They were out.
you approached him.
Child by.
Well, we were out.
We
somewhere.
had to be out somewhere,
think
but
we
I don't
were all
know.
out somewhere.
I don't know this story. I want to know.
No, I don't. Okay, so I don't remember meeting you, but I remember where we met at.
Where was it? Because if I know that, then I might know.
She met about 5
you know.
niggas that night. I mean, it was a hot
I ain't gonna lie
night.
to you. You just spread them out.
Yeah, that was a
whichever
hot
ones
night.
come
That was,
back.
she was like, that was
Oh, that was a
my
hot
zone.
night.
So
I
what
had
night
it
was
bomb
this?
blazing on.
Yeah, where
I
was
was
you
like,
at?
So where were we?
we were at Art Speaks and Lyrics.
Oh, I remember that fucking
Yeah.
Hot
night.
night.
Was I there?
I remember this night. Now I can tell y'all this story.
Yeah, now I got
a.
I got an Instagram photo of me being there.
Ooh, hot night.
Yeah.
So Arts Beats Lyrics, that's like an event that happens yearly. They go around the nation doing it, but it's pretty much just art, DJs, and they usually have like a performer. I think they had Master P that
they had
year. Master P that year.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they were at the bar.
Master P doing what?
He was performing. He did some songs.
No.
Oh,
sir.
don't
Look
ever
me
try
up, bro.
Master P
I know
like
I
that.
wasn't there.
Yeah. So no,
Cause
it
it's
was
a personal bottle,
me.
cause
It was me,
You taking
Mary.
it back to 2014? What's up with you? This is the third one.
Okay, all right, the
Yeah,
shade. Okay, so Master P was performing, and I was actually there meeting another girl.
What was he performing?
Bro, Master P got hits, bro. What the fuck you saying?
Don't nobody want to be nowhere near Master P.
Yes, I remember this night. Yeah, so I met them by a door or some shit, right? And I was doing usual Kelvin shit, right? So I mean, basically, you can guess what I did next.
You bought her and her 12 friends and the
bought
3
her-
people next to her.
I bought her
drinks.
and her friends drinks, and then we had like a.
Huh? What you mean? A friend of mine.
So then we had a quick. So then we had
Huh?
a quick conversation.
Eldridge.
You
know him?
Oh, that's your boy. That's your boy. Yeah.
You know him?
That's the homie.
That's his own boy. Yeah.
Text him right now. Tell him you were Whitney. Tell him you were Whitney.
So
he gonna have a lot to say.
So
Tell him
yeah,
you were Whitney.
so I bought the shots, and basically I got the number by the end of the night, and I think that was it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even like a big thing. You know what I'm saying?
Do you
Just like
remember
shot or
him
whatever.
buying all of your friends' drinks?
I don't think she could remember that.
What was I say? That was an open bar situation.
So you just grabbed drinks.
By that time,
And
by that time
then-
they closed the bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after that, you just gotta be a woman. You know, you gotta get out here and hunt for it after that.
Oh shit.
So I guess I can't even ask you what did you have a first impression. So let me ask you this, since you probably don't remember that. What was the first impression that you do
Hold
remember?
on,
of me?
Kelvin, but y'all just glazed over the dating thing.
No, we get into that. But I just want to go into we meet and then what
okay.
happens
Yeah,
and then
y'all meet.
it's a
Okay,
story.
cool. So y'all
right?
met.
So what was the your first impression that you remember of me? And I'll get to mine too.
Okay. Funny, right? Sense of humor. Good smile. And yeah, I think that's all I really remember. Somebody from the first impression, yeah.
That's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
It's a funny and sense of humor.
Right. It's a
difference. It's a difference.
That nigga was
It's a
on it.
difference. Not a difference. It's a difference. Oh.
They had punch lines, my
Yeah.
nigga. So yeah, I can say the same thing, right? She had a crazy. It was a crazy sense of humor. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you meet.
She had on.
You meet some people that's funny, but then she some people take it to the next level. You know what I'm saying? And that played into most of the relationship.
Oh, she had jokes all the time.
It's like you make a joke and then somebody tops your joke, and then I'm competitive. I try to top that, and we ended up doing some crazy. You don't remember the big people porno?
Man, why you gonna bring that up?
Oh no, we get. I mean, I'm just saying, it's that.
It's
type
not
of
even
thing.
like that. It's not even like that.
What's going on?
So Kelvin got a fetish. Let me put this out
I
there
got a
right
fetish.
now.
Okay.
Who went and got the video?
So we lying. So I was
Okay.
just trying to make sure
All
we
right.
was good. So anyway,
I just
it was a story. We ended up watching some fat
pour
porno.
me up.
Yeah.
Pour me
So
up.
I ain't the poor.
But yeah, so she was funny.
Did that turn y'all on?
So that was a joke that just went wrong. He always wanted to take it to the max.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't wanna
this
lose,
is a
bro.
joke that was here, but you leave it here.
Yeah, we took it to the max.
You leave
To
it
the max.
here.
And don't somebody
So-
say that?
Yeah.
So back to Ian's original question.
All right.
What was y'all status? Did y'all just date?
We dated for
Were
a
y'all
while.
boyfriend, girlfriend?
We dated for a while,
Were y'all
and
what's-
then
exclusively dating.
exclusive? Yeah. Were
and
y'all
then we
exclusively
and then I
dating?
think at one point we said we was gonna be exclusive, but that was still like before a relationship.
Okay,
Is that right?
That's not bad.
Is that right? I don't know.
Do people say
So-
that though?
No.
Like, hey,
So
we're
hold on, say that
exclusive?
one more time.
Oh,
I
let
want
me
to make
say
sure I
that.
digest that. Say that one more time.
So then we date. Then we said we're at least gonna be exclusive, and then, but that was still before the relationship, right?
Before the
I'm
relationship,
confused.
so there was a relationship.
I'm confused.
I mean, yeah, I feel like
Oh,
it was close to the end, but it was one.
Feel like
Hold
wow.
on. When was close to
Women
the
in
end?
these
Let me
goddamn
know.
feelings, boy.
Let me know.
I don't know.
I should be quick to you.
So my
It
next
felt
question
like-
was, when did we become monogamous?
It felt like
Shoot, I don't know.
She said never.
So the
My
thing
grandma
about
said you not you single till you married.
there you
baby.
go. That's a statement. So
You single till you married.
So the
he was unsingle.
So the part about unsingle relationship. It was an unsingle relationship. So the thing about our relationship, we never really had a conversation about, you're my girlfriend.
I thought we did.
No, we didn't. We didn't.
So this is the issue, right?
I need to let this go.
We did.
I need to let
We
this
just
go.
so I mean, even so, me personally, like how I handle, becoming monogamous, like in my head, I do it myself, right? Like I'm like, okay, I only want to date Whitney at this point, so I just stopped dating other girls.
I do too.
Yeah, and I just did that, and so I was like, whenever it comes up, we good to go. But it just never came up. But we was hanging out so much, it was like, would you even really have time to go out with anybody else? Because we was hanging out a lot. Like, it was a lot.
So I think, I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you.
So yeah,
All right.
I didn't know people like actually say, like, I know people would be like, hey, you want to be my girl? Yeah, I'll be your girl. But I never knew people was like, we're monogamous. Like, people have to say that?
Yeah,
I think
Shouldn't
nowadays-
that would
You know
definitely need to
people
be a
say that.
conversation.
Who says that?
Oh, that would
Everybody
definitely need to be
said-
a conversation.
So y'all never had
I've
that
never
you
said
never
that.
had
don't
that
guess out
conversation with
here.
your girl to say
never
it's
said
just
that.
us.
I've never said that. No.
So that's regular for you then.
Didn't you say he was
What
engaged?
you mean?
Like,
Hey.
it's regular to not have a conversation
Didn't you
about.
say he was engaged?
He engaged. Like, how did you?
Child.
So how did you become girlfriend?
on,
Not
what you-
turn this on you, but how did you become girlfriend and boyfriend with your?
They haven't. He
With
just,
your
he
young-
just
I
proposed.
So y'all, nigga just proposed. It's straight for single to propose. My nigga.
Shit,
No,
what's up,
once
baby?
we were talking for a while, you noticed, hey,
We've been talking.
Y'all responding to each other's text
And you saying
messages
we got the
real quick.
problem?
What you mean?
Oh,
No,
I'm
I
ready
just-
to talk now.
I said it was it was just understood. It never
You
had
were
to be like,
talking to a
it
gay.
never had to be said. That's what I never understood. Cause like I said, I remember y'all going out and having a lot of fun, but I didn't know y'all were like official.
Yeah, I mean, who else did you see me with at that time? You know what I'm saying? We was just always together. You know,
That
what I'm
was my
saying?
next question. Did you define the relationship as far as, okay, I'm not talking to anybody else, so that's, and then you not talking to nobody else, so that's why it's a relationship, or that's why it's a thing? Because if you was out here popping, like you had a rotation, it would have been a thing, right?
Nah. I mean, for me, like, she was legit special. Like, I was like,
okay.
so she was like,
I know I feel special. Look.
nah,
And I'm on a
seriously.
podcast. All 4 years
that's the
later.
that's the
now I'm
culmination of
special.
the relationship.
Now I'm
but
special.
Nah, it's like, to me, it was like when I realized, like, I was like, there's not another Whitney on this planet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like I ain't never met another girl like her. So I was like, so it became like a supply and demand. Like, this is a rare thing right here. So at that point, I was like, shit, there was nobody else that could like entertain me the same way and stuff like that. So it was like, that's it.
So I want to say one thing. Don't you ever tell a light skinned woman that, because my head just went like.
It's already kind
I'm
of,
like,
you know, it's already kind of big.
I needed
now.
this in
I
2019.
know everybody call her Gina, when they see you.
Do they? Sometimes. You should really see how I dress.
Yeah.
It's all in the picture.
So-
it's all the blazer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So tell me. So Whitney, I want to ask you. So Whitney, I want to ask you about like before you got in a relationship, like were you?
In what relationship?
See, that's what I'm saying. Let's get
You talking
back
about
to-
what us? You
let's
talking
get
about
back to the
us,
issue
right?
at hand.
Okay.
Right.
Kelvin, she didn't
But we
think
on the
y'all was in
same.
no
Yeah, I
relationship.
think we.
She thought
I
y'all was
feel
just
like we
dating.
do it. No.
So
at
were
a
y'all,
certain point,
the
I
question is
thought we
this:
was.
were y'all exclusive the whole time? Were you exclusive on your side the whole time, or did you have to make a decision?
But there's
Shut
no
up,
whole
Kelvin.
time.
Shut
Yeah.
up,
So
Kelvin.
what's the whole time though?
Kelvin,
We got.
jump in.
I'm asking Whitney. So you meet him. Y'all texting, talking, dating, dating until the point to where, like you said, it
We was with each other every day, so I couldn't even entertain nobody else.
We was literally together all the
You didn't answer my question. I hate when women do that. You didn't
Don't
answer the
answer.
question.
Keith.
Listen,
Mr. Keith.
were you talking, or were you exclusively dating with Kelvin? Or were you talking to anybody else? Like, did you have to cut anybody off? Or was
I
it
mean, I
just-
feel like you always gotta die stuff out.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't necessarily cut anybody off, but because then at the same time, that was early. I think that was early on. So at the same time, it's just more or less like you gotta die all that out. You gotta just stop responding to people and let that flow for a minute, you know, and whatever. And so yeah, I think. But yeah, like towards a certain point, yeah, no, I wasn't entertaining nobody.
Oh, okay. So now we building a narrative. Now I see. So y'all meet, y'all texting heavy, y'all get to a point where y'all every day.
That's
Y'all
what happened.
together
Yeah,
every
that's
day.
really what happened.
That's
yeah.
legit what happened. Like it was
Yeah.
like I would have been hella surprised if like, you know, she was like going on because like how? And then like the amount of involvement we had when we went out, it was like they are of course together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
So you came over enough to a point where like you damn near moved in. That's how.
Oh no, I don't believe in shacking up, baby.
Okay.
yeah.
Ooh.
I wasn't yeah,
Hold
I
on,
wouldn't say it was like
Kelvin, you better say yeah.
that. No, I wouldn't say it was like that.
I don't believe in shacking up. I got to go in the morning. No.
Yeah.
Okay.
She
Yeah,
said
I
in
got
the
to
morning.
dip. Yep. No.
Okay.
No, I got to leave. Mm-mm.
So y'all,
My grandma taught me better than that,
So
sweetheart.
y'all was still, because I feel like y'all were
Into the mic, yeah.
y'all were in different points in your life. Because you said Kelvin was like 10 years older than you.
God, what
Bro,
are you
What
playing you?
Bro, you need to work on your math, bro.
It was a lot of years.
It was like 3-4.
No, because you were still in school, right?
Nah, back then, shoot, I was unemployed.
Okay,
That was
I
that was
thought
another
was
thing
the
in the
choice,
relationship.
but I didn't know.
I was unemployed.
That was another thing in the relationship. Cause first of all, it had to be like some months, and I didn't even ask what she did for like months,
Man.
and I had no idea. I was like, I don't know how
I
she
know.
living. Like,
Listen, I knew she didn't do shit because it would be like the middle of the day. I thought she was in school because it would be the middle of the day and she would
Nah,
just pop up. And I'd be
yeah.
like, oh, you here?
Nah, I was unemployed. I don't even remember him. He talking about, oh, I said you was
I used
here.
to see you all the
nah,
time.
he
Dude,
said all
I
the
don't
time.
remember
that
you,
all the
dog.
time, bro.
Because you was drunk.
No, I was
Yeah.
not when I got here. No.
Yeah, y'all was drinking a lot.
I don't remember him like that.
I used to be over here all the time because that's
All
when
right,
I ain't had
cool.
no washer and dryer.
I don't remember. I
don't
don't
even
remember you.
remember that.
I don't remember you like us all seeing each other that much. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's likely for sure.
I would see y'all like y'all were
If this
always
is gonna
going out
mess up
somewhere.
if this is gonna mess up your situation, we will say that we saw you a lot.
What you?
Oh,
ain't
okay.
no what you mean? That
We
was
got
for
you. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know who it
Oh
was.
Lord,
Hey,
just
I'm
because
like,
you don't remember.
blink twice.
Okay, ain't no blinking nothing. I'm
Blink
good.
twice if
we
you-
Gucci over here.
All right.
W.
All right, we're gonna cover some comments too. Cause we missing out on some of these comments.
It wasn't live on the other one.
Yeah, so we got Kendra. What's up, Kendra? She said you must define the relationship. I agree with that. They went in on you a little bit, talking about going from talking to engaged. That's what you did, my nigga. You did that, nigga.
No, we dated.
You know, Candace is confused about our
I'm
relationship because
confused
she's
too.
like, nobody remembers what happened, and we probably should talk about why nobody remembers what
And she
the hell
said
happened.
she don't
Yeah,
remember me, and I used to
that-
be over here all the
That's
time.
what I'm saying. Because like they was hanging out tough, and if you was over here all the time, you had to see it.
I was over Kelvin house.
What happened?
Because
You
I
used
didn't
to just come over here.
Listen,
drunk
let
all
me
the time?
refresh your memory. 'Cause I think
Nah.
you just really don't remember. I used to be over all the time because I ain't had no cable or a TV really. I was struggling. Yeah, and I used to be over here watch. That's when you had the movies. Cause I used to be over here watching movies all the time.
Hey, I like how it just reflected like, boy,
Kel-
they came a long
listen,
way. He's like, I was
But
struggling.
look, Kel was one of the first people I met. We talked about it on the other X one that had a Netflix and a Hulu account. So I was over here tough. I was like, this nigga got everything. And a washer and dry. He just didn't have no food. But he had everything. But I would always see y'all when y'all would go out.
Yeah.
And I think that's when, because y'all were taking Uber heavy. Thank God.
Thank God for Uber. So
Yeah,
why
bro.
why,
I mean,
why
we
don't
were
y'all
smart.
They should have
remember?
sponsored us.
Why don't y'all remember
They should've-
anything? I'm
Okay,
trying to
so
figure
you want to
it.
explain? You
Nah,
want to
I
explain?
was
remember,
this
what was I say?
during-
I remember a decent amount. Y'all,
Was
this
you
3-4 years
alcoholic?
later. Whoa, wait a second, sir.
I need to
Listen,
know.
now, I
Wait
say
a
you could at
minute.
least tell the truth.
I
there.
had 1, maybe 2 drinks, and now I'm
Oh,
an
wow.
alcoholic.
Nah, I ain't talking about now. I'm talking about then.
That's another. Nah, that's
Yes.
from a movie too. See,
1, maybe 2 drink. I don't know.
See?
Was that from
movie is that?
Baps?
5 Heartbeats.
Oh,
Y'all
You too,
used to
you
drink.
too young for
I
that.
thought it was
now.
bad. I thought you talking about woo.
Yeah,
You
so-
know?
Y'all were too young. Y'all used to drink a lot. I felt like
I was gonna show this to my grandma, but now we gotta let that go.
Yeah, because y'all used to drink a lot. Every
So-
time I saw y'all was drunk.
So I
Oh,
want.
wait a minute.
Every time.
See, there you go.
So let's jump into that.
We just answered it. If you don't remember seeing Ian, but Ian said he remembers you every time you were
Nah.
drunk, that is Candace.
So let's jump into that.
You got your
Candace,
answer.
what's up? What's up, Amy? What's up, Amy? What's up, Candace? So
Who else hopped in here?
Amy jumped in here. Sherrod, what's up? Katrina's in the building.
Shout out, shout out.
Tanea, MED, as we know her from the podcast.
Oh, Med.
Med.
She'd in the building.
Yeah, you know she, boy.
Talking about the speech. But so we did used to drink a lot in our relationship. Now, we never really like, I think we set the tone early for like, we both are some fish, meaning we like to drink a lot. Or I don't even know if we like to drink a lot. We just enjoy like, well, I enjoyed the freedom that came. It's not a touchscreen. The freedom that came from the freedom that came from drinks. So like before we went to like an open bar event, we would take like 5-6 shots, hop in the Uber.
Okay, so back then I felt as though.
Why are my comments different from these comments?
Cause y'all on the wrong chat.
How are we?
You on my page. You need to jump on the one in the Words with KB podcast page.
This the one that's lit.
You need to jump in the one on the Words with KB podcast page. But go ahead, Whitney.
So back then I felt like if you got an Uber, you need to maximize that Uber as much as possible.
Hold on now.
Who says that?
What?
Maximizing.
What's up, E? Oh shoot!
Hey, he called you out on here.
Oh,
Tell him
this the
pull
way you
up.
talking
So
about.
you was a light skinned cheater.
He said what?
You lying about this timeline. He's saying.
Oh,
He said.
y'all used to do? Yes. Can he
Wait
call
a-
in?
Hold on, wait a minute.
Call
He gotta
in?
come in the
It's
other
a
chat.
small
bro.
world.
Hey, we got
Hold
call.
on.
We got call in now.
What's the link, man?
You can
What's
call
the,
in.
What's the call in number?
Give him my number.
Don't call in that light skinned man. Nah,
Hey, give him my number.
I'm about to give you
nah, don't
the
call.
number.
Do not call him in. This ain't Ricky Lake.
This is
No.
It's Jerry Springer.
bro. Hit me.
This still will come.
Send him my number, bro. He,
Tell him.
he call, I answer. We talk. Tanisa, I do not have a type. I don't know what you mean by that.
No. See, yes, we got to talk about that too, because like I said, I feel like I remember a lot
Tell
more
you
of y'all
pull up.
relationship than y'all do.
Because we did drink a lot. We did just drink a lot and go out and have a good ass time. But that's what it was. You know what I'm saying? We were like, I think like that's our core. We like to have fun. You know what I'm
Y'all had
saying?
a
So
lot
it
of
don't really
fun.
matter what
You
it
were-
is. No
It
drinks,
was
drinks.
fun.
It's just it needs to be fun.
You
Yeah.
were Kelvin's
No drinks
definitely
or
his-
drinks. It was
definitely
fun.
his fun stage because you were so much different than what he. Because Kelvin did have a type. You had to have
I
like
don't
a
have a
beamer.
damn
You had
type.
to have a beamer to talk to
Oh,
him.
yeah, you talking
Oh,
about the money
dang.
thing.
And I remember you Ubering a lot. But like it was so unique you guys' relationship because like I said, you were such different than his usual type. And it was just like I was like, how did they really mess? But y'all used to always have so much fun together. So I was like, I guess
It was
they right.
like an abundance of fun.
And I live for fun.
Yeah. And I I felt like I was an enabler, you know what I'm saying? Because it was never like a time when I would say stop or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, my nigga, let's keep going. Like, it was never a time where I was like, oh, this is too much to drink or something like that. Because we would goddamn had an Uber, and I was like, shit.
You better
How many-
maximize that
How many
turn up.
Ubers did y'all fall asleep in coming back?
Nigga,
Every
I
single one?
had to spend about $2,000 on Uber.
We
during
know.
Oh,
the-
man.
The Uber Platinum member.
I had
I
to.
feel like they could have sponsored us. I feel like that's the road we were on.
I was definitely a platinum.
You know what they
Uber
Uber
member.
used to do? Because me and Kelvin did that shit one time. You don't ride in a car with Uber with Kelvin because he gonna fall asleep. I remember one time we were supposed to go home. I swear I looked up and the Uber driver was just driving around 285, just kept going in the circle. Like, Like, bro, you done passed the exit about 3
That
times.
nigga racked up that bill on y'all, boy.
$200.
That Uber
So,
X.
and the drinking, I think,
Man, I was drinking that much.
yeah, I feel at one point it was like me trying to keep up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because them young girls will do that.
Yeah,
shit too, man.
because definitely after the relationship, I went to the doctor and he was like, "Are you an alcoholic?" I was
Don't
like,
put that on me.
Nah, I said I
young
used to
girl,
date this
man.
girl who used to drink a lot.
Don't put that on me.
And I was like,
hold on.
Cause
So now,
I went
no.
to the doctor and
No,
I
no,
was
no.
okay. My doctor said keep pumping, keep pushing.
I remember this. I remember after the breakup, Kim used to always talk about this girl that he used to damn near have to compete with drinking on.
that's her.
Like
Boy,
when he went through this drinking
I got a
stage.
competitive spirit after a certain number of
Wow.
whatever, and
Yeah.
so next
and
thing
I'm,
you know,
so
I'm looking
crazy.
at her like she's small. She can't
And yeah,
out drink
that's
me.
what I'm looking like. What the hell you drinking on?
And it
Boy,
ain't
now
like
I
out
can't-
Straight
drink.
to the head.
She just stay in. You know what I'm saying? She's super competitive. You know what I'm saying? So that led to some good moments and some bad moments. I think,
Ooh,
right?
good and bad.
You know, cause so let's talk about some of the I guess the
Why y'all break up?
the bad parts. You know what I'm saying, to the relationship.
What's the bad parts? Why y'all break up?
oh, we talking about the bad parts. Okay, go ahead.
Break up what? Y'all were never in a relationship.
She stopped coming
Bro.
over. Why you stopped coming
Bro.
over? Because Eldridge?
Is he calling
He
in,
better
bro?
call. I gave him
He
the
just
number.
joined. He just joined. Tell him just call.
No, because we never determined that. Kelvin, do you feel like y'all were in a relationship?
Yes. We determined that.
Yeah,
bro.
we already
Where
said
were
that.
you?
Did
You
you
sound
say
like
that?
Joe
Yeah.
Budden right now.
So were y'all in a relationship?
sound
or
just
were
like
y'all
Yeah,
Joe
we
Budden.
both said that. We said
No,
we
no.
were dating at a time, but then it turned into a relationship.
For sure.
You said you would date somebody for you, so y'all did have a relationship.
We already said that.
I didn't hear that.
Who's drunk now?
So then how long was the relationship? Tell me that.
I mean, you can't really
I
put
don't
a
know.
number on that because
Yeah,
it's
it was
like
so fluid.
It's like we started at different
See,
times.
everybody
you know what I'm
is so y'all so worried about these timelines.
The
All
numbers.
these numbers. Y'all
So
worried
when did
about.
you stop coming
we
over?
start
That's the
dating-
question then. When did you stop coming over?
Uh-oh.
How did it happen? Did you like go from 5 days to 4 to 3 to 2 then 1 and then all of a sudden one day it was just like, damn, she ain't coming over no more.
I don't think you made it past that last Christmas party you came
Hold
to.
on, wait. Oh, y'all talking about the breakup?
Yeah.
Y'all already jumped to the breakup. Okay.
No, no, we.
Not the
we-
break,
So-
this is the
so-
breakdown.
So okay, breakdown of the relationship. Like, so when did you feel like the relationship started going south? Right. So okay, we're past the point
must've
where
got
we're
a
in a
new job.
relationship.
Well, before
Where do you feel like the relationship started going
She had a
south?
new
before y'all
job.
get to there, like, what was? Because you know how I think we talked about that.
You
on-
okay with?
Yeah, there's a lot of questions.
Yeah,
Everybody
yeah.
got a question.
No,
That's what
no.
I'm trying to
Kelvin
say.
keep trying to control the narrative.
Yeah.
Kelvin, you shut
Don't
up.
listen to
Kelvin
Kelvin.
trying to do the
No,
nice
y'all
questions.
jumping everywhere. I'm trying to like put
Okay.
y'all there.
Nah, he
I want
ain't got
to follow the timeline here. So y'all were dating or whatever the hell
Why
y'all
you
were
gotta
doing.
use the quotations?
'Cause
We
y'all
already
weren't-
we
y'all
already
weren't
confirmed
dating.
that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
you. Listen, he know why y'all broke up.
I can't stand him.
Listen. So you know how they say, because Kelvin, you were so much older than her and at a different point in your life. Like
So much 3-4 years, bro.
in W, you
Yeah, we were definitely in two different-
you were in a true turn up point in your life, you would say, right?
Oh yeah, 20. What's it say? It died after like 26. From what 24 to.
That was the time
20
I was there.
Yeah, that was a prime.
But-
that was a real good time.
So
but
when
at the
y'all,
same
you know how
time,
usually when people date, they're like, there's like a, especially when you date when you're a little bit older, how Kelvin was, like you usually have like, a goal, like, hey, we're dating to build this.
yeah.
Did you guys ever see like yourselves in each other's future, or was this just like a time thing, like enjoying the time?
I think everything was laid back, to be honest with you. I feel like it was like, okay, I don't know. I'm really not down for like pressing stuff. I'm still like that, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I feel like you need to.
That's how dudes think. They don't really, you know.
I mean, nowadays anybody can think like that, so
Right.
it's cool.
No, I'm really
Nowadays.
not down in the pressing stuff. I feel like when you define certain things, you know what I'm saying? Now I do feel like definitions are required for certain relationships or for relationships just in general. But I feel like if we feel in the vibe, is it necessary to be like sit there and be like, oh, okay, so what are we? Like, I feel like, does that even need to be said? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And my whole thing is like, and too, on my end, I think this is what I was getting back to was, in reality, typically, The man is supposed to say like, "Hey, we need to like, should we be boyfriend and girlfriend?" Because I'm not waking up next to you and you being like, and I'm like, "Okay, so what are we? So what's going on here?" No, ain't no flag. Nah, y'all done talked enough. Y'all done talked enough.
Before you respond, I got one question for you.
Yeah, that's real.
Are you a traditional woman or not?
Traditional in regards to what?
In regards to traditional or not, because you just said traditionally a man does X, Y, and Z.
No, but I would say this then. Who I am, right? I know that for a fact. For me, if a man comes to me and says like, oh, "Okay, let's talk about being in a relationship," blah blah blah, I know for a fact it's not gonna come from me. That's just real. I feel like that's something. I feel like I'm not saying I'm traditional.
You traditional when it comes to that.
I feel like a man still needs to go and say, "Hey, this is whatever."
Got you.
All
shout
right.
out to Galloway. Next,
Yeah.
keep on going.
Oh,
Kelvin.
that's my girl.
Yeah, shout out to Galloway. Y'all sound the same.
Yeah.
Nah, she don't you know? She know.
Yeah,
Galloway.
that's my
Shout out.
girl.
Don't say they sound the same.
She know all these. Never mind.
It's a small world, man.
So yeah, my response to that would be
Ask her how her mama doing. How her
right.
family doing.
What's up, Galloway? So
Yeah.
so it was so
Y'all here read these comments.
bruh, yeah,
I ain't seen none of them.
I'm messing up the comments here. We
You
supposed to
messing up
have
the
everything,
comments.
but so anyway, so
Somebody
like during
said
that
they
time,
agree.
so during that time, I came out of a relationship that to me was like really boring.
Y'all was the same age.
Boy, is she watching?
Yeah, there you go.
No,
So-
she blocked him.
He got that.
So-
He got that young girl. He got that,
So to me, it was really
spices,
boring.
man.
So I felt like
I know that.
so I just wanted to kind of like, you know, be free and just have fun. But I didn't want to. At that point, I was tired of like running the streets and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because we already had did that. So I was like, you know, if I could find a situation where I could, you know, run wild with one person, and it was all cool, no pressure. You know what I'm saying? Because she never like put pressure on for no relationship because she not really into titles like that. So it was just a perfect situation for me at the time, man, to do that, man. And that's how we that's how I think that's how we meshed so well up until a certain point,
Yeah, that's true.
right?
So, did y'all ever go on like regular dates? Cause I just remember y'all going to bars. Like,
Boy,
I'm asking a
I
question.
don't even remember him.
Who?
You, let's get this straight, man. he all in the relationship that he said non-existent. I'm like, bro, I don't even
I'm
remember
trying
him.
because
Basically,
I want
what-
y'all to
what the-
hold on, Keith, because we have to pinpoint this. I want y'all to like y'all were in this relationship. All I remember is y'all going out and having fun, and I'm trying to figure out what did y'all do besides go out and drink.
Read-
I
Y'all
feel
do-
like we did. I feel like we went on
read the
regular
comments.
Hold
dates.
on, let's read Candace's
The comments said they were drinking buddies.
So
in a
Exactly.
situation.
let me read Candace's comment. So she said, "Wait, so you believe in definitions, but y'all both failed to clearly define where y'all had a relationship for the rest of us to understand, as opposed to being
Candace,
drinking
you
buddies
right. You ain't
in a
wrong.
situationship. The people wanna know." So I mean, it was like the perfect storm.
It was
Man. I think it
drinking,
was just the perfect storm.
Fucking.
Why was it?
Night.
What's up to say?
I think it was
Why
just
we
the
gotta
perfect
keep bringing
storm.
up this drinking thing?
That's what.
Can y'all let us know what else y'all did?
I feel like we did do a lot of stuff though.
Name something.
Like
then.
during the day, it just so happened that after we did certain
What did
stuff,
y'all do
we would
during
go
the
get a
day?
drink.
Did y'all ever go get food without drinks?
Yeah.
When?
You know that alcoholics always eat. They gonna be.
No, they
put something
don't.
on their
That's
stomach.
hey, I'm
Yeah.
saying it's just wherever we went, it was
No,
like
no.
a
Did y'all
big
have
Man,
party.
to
Did
be
y'all-
honest with you, that was a lot of dating. Like I said, to
We
sit
went
here
out
and
a
pimp,
lot.
we ain't drink
The
all
people-
the
the
time.
people
But
said-
it was like 3 or 4 things in one day.
People say, "Did you have a job at the time?"
No, she
Nah,
just
I
told
was
y'all she was
unemployed,
living her
baby.
best life.
Shoot, I was unemployed.
So
I
how
was
did
out
you drink
here.
all these drinks?
Kelvin, she had a sponsor
Yeah,
for 4 years.
Okay,
I did. I was sponsored. Man, tell Andrew, shut up.
I'm still waiting on her to call in, bro.
Tell L call me.
That's not
call the podcast,
Call the
bro. I
podcast.
give him the number.
Call the podcast, bro. I got you, bro.
That shit too funny. I already know
I
what
got you.
happened. I'm gonna break the rest of it
Man.
down.
Yeah, I got you. So
I already know what happened.
all right, so let me continue down my question, man. Unless y'all got something y'all want to ask right here.
So basically, when you got a job, that's when y'all end up breaking
No.
up.
So and my next question is like, where did you feel like it started to go wrong
Staffing
at one
agency
point? If you
callback.
remember, you might not remember.
Yeah,
it was
no,
a long time ago.
What's it to say? I would say it was probably when we started trying to define everything. We started sitting down. It was a lot of conversations. And I feel like that's where it got to be like,
Young
okay.
girls don't like to talk.
No, I actually really do enjoy
she
talking.
did. I mean, I wasn't a big.
She didn't want to
fan.
talk about nothing real.
Yeah, no, I really enjoy talking.
No, we had to though, cause I had to make like lists, and you hated lists at that time.
Yeah, I still hate lists.
And I had to make lists so my thoughts were organized, and she hated.
He came out with a whole document.
Old nigga stuff. Yeah.
It was like,
Nigga,
Oh yeah, and this shit too.
Reading and
right
writing.
there.
it was like,
Right,
listen
written down
here.
before I forget.
So you saying when we started
The
defining.
3 R's.
Y'all niggas real funny today, boy. Y'all niggas really funny today. So anyway, I ain't mute these niggas, man. I be forgetting I got this mute button.
Go in the comments.
That's a Teddy comment.
So you saying when we started to try to define stuff.
Or I feel like a lot of things, it could have like progressed along with defining stuff, but it was just like abrupt.
It was.
It was like,
What started it?
I don't know. I know that was all
It
you.
had to be something.
I know it was all you. I know it wasn't me.
It couldn't have been.
I know it wasn't me.
Like Brandon said, we went to AA meeting. Yeah, you remember Brandon? My homeboy. We went out one time. But
No, she
Oh,
don't.
hold on. I remember
Yeah.
Brandon. See, I remember.
How you remember
I still don't
fucking Brandon? You don't remember this nigga?
That's what I'm telling you.
Brandon
That's what I'm
one
telling you.
She was drunk.
That's what I'm telling
I
you.
know you.
I'll mute my mic,
No.
Kelvin.
And you didn't have no home girls.
Huh? No, I got plenty of
Kelvin.
girls.
I'm
Yeah,
muting
You
my mic.
must not brought no home.
no, she made cornbread and
Yeah, I met him too. I remember him. No, I
What'd you
remember
say?
you. I don't remember you being around like that.
I know
like how
you-
you said. You was like you was over here all the
Yeah,
time.
I don't remember that either.
Yeah, I don't remember that, man.
So
Kelvin was drunk
I
too.
was about to say, I
No.
thought he had a key too. Like he was in and out.
for me, I guess when I think it started to go wrong, so we had a lot of fun, but it came down a point where
to you, I could have arrived out.
okay, so it came
Didn't
to
have fun.
it came
No, yeah, we was having fun.
yeah, so it came down to a point where we like so in any relationship you're gonna come to a point where you're gonna have disagreements, right? And I think that we lived in a space where it was fun, and at that point you didn't have disagreements.
True.
And then we got to a point where we disagreed on something,
True.
and we both had very
What did y'all disagree on?
I can't
no,
remember.
but I mean, in general, we were very strong-minded, strong-willed, stubborn individuals. If you ask me,
You don't
right?
get that from me, do you?
I get the sense of you like for a nigga to you need a nigga to be like strong because you can't deal with no weak dude. I don't see you with no.
That's
I
correct.
appreciate that.
That's correct. So we had so when we did have a disagreement, and it could be the smallest thing, it was like huge. You know what I'm saying?
You
to
think
me,
so?
to me, it was. You know what I'm
Because y'all was
saying?
both drunk. It went,
Niggas stay in their feelings. It wasn't that big to me.
Did she put her hands on you, Kelvin? Let us know.
There was a time.
She nigga
Oh,
said-
keep it quiet. Get to the meat. Get to the
There
meat.
was a
I was
time.
gonna
put
send
your
this to my
hands on-
grandma.
Did y'all?
But
Did
things
you
have
put your
changed.
hands
There
on
was
him?
a time.
Sir.
There
Did
was
you
a
put your
time.
hands on him,
Do
Whitney?
you remember that time?
Man, let all that go.
Did you put your
Matter
hands
of
on
fact-
him?
surviving
I'm gonna
with
let her answer.
Did you hit my frat brother?
Look, there was a time.
Hey, now.
There was a time. That's what I'm so that's what I'm saying. Like, I think the biggest issue we had, right, was actually expressing like emotions. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just now getting to a point.
Kate just sent me that. We was in the bathroom taking shots. Maybe I was an alcoholic.
Right. So we had a lot of bathroom moments and shit. So a lot of bathroom moments. But I think we really struggled like expressing emotions, and we really couldn't get past our egos within the relationship. But we did have a moment. I guess that was Valentine's. Do you remember that Valentine's?
Yeah.
Brandon said he definitely put hands on him. He remembers.
Oh, so this is not like a one. Okay, so you did the multiple people. Okay.
You said who?
No, Brandon said he.
No, he
Oh,
remembers
yeah.
when
He
he
talking
when
about
hit-
Brandon. I
when
told
he
him
hit-
about
when
it.
Oh.
when you got hit.
Child, these men be out here talking more than women.
Bruh.
Child,
more than women.
let it go. Golly.
Hey, that was a crazy night.
You
though.
know what y'all
It
relationship
was a fun night, but it was crazy.
You remember when Chris Brown and Rihanna went together? That was y'all
That
relationship.
definitely was not it.
No, that's exactly
That
what
definitely
y'all
was
sound
not
like.
it.
It sounded
Y'all
like
had
Chris
a lot
Brown,
of fun,
Rihanna.
but it wasn't really. It was just fun.
It was just fun.
I feel like they still love each other.
It was fun.
We still
Oh.
got time on that.
Y'all
yeah,
sitting
yeah,
real.
yeah.
Kelvin ain't never been elbow to elbow
Nigga,
with a
we
Kelvin
got
before.
tight. Y'all got energy. Y'all
It
got,
is
y'all
tight
got
in
good
here.
energy right there. It's
Usually,
just,
like, I
it
tried
ain't
to
tight
do
on
it
the
with
energy.
It is
It's just
tight.
the fact that she got a job and she couldn't come over all the time.
Man, that was my best. That was the best part of my life, boy.
Exactly. That's really what
I ain't even
happened.
gonna lie to you, man.
Now y'all grown.
You don't have on your Going Dutch shirt today. Like,
Can we rekindle this?
no.
What's up with going Dutch? What you mean you're going
That's
Dutch?
a whole
sir?
story I don't even want to
So
get into.
the new Kelvin now, he don't pay for dates. He don't sponsor you.
Oh, yeah,
no
he ain't
more.
with that shit
you gotta,
no more.
You gotta reach
Thanks,
for
thanks to Whitney.
the. Whitney, did you ever reach
I'm
for the
out
check?
this bitch.
Huh?
Huh? What
Did you
did it
ever
say?
reach
Are
for the
you
check?
out of here?
I mean, at that time, I think
think
he
you
was.
ever
I think he
did.
was understanding the fact of my situation.
Did you even try to tip like $3?
Man, the tip is hard when you unemployed.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Come on, baby.
I was super supportive.
I can do nothing but be a
Oh, it's called
personality.
supportive now.
Personality. She said, I'm talent. I'm talent.
I gotta
I'm the
come in.
talent.
I'm the talent.
So did you at least cook?
I gotta come in. No, I ain't even have to
Come
cook.
on, bro.
No, man, there's no smoking in here.
She was
Oh, I'm
living
the
the life,
talent.
bro.
I'm the
She was
talent.
living the life, bro.
I'm the talent.
Hold on.
She was living the life, bro.
Did you clean? Did you at least come over and make his bed?
She's the
Oh, all
talent.
this domestication. Yeah, I'm nothing
Bruh, she
but
was
the
living the life, bruh.
entertainment.
Yeah,
I'm nothing but the entertainment,
Hey, man,
baby.
I know what happened.
Dang, am I the
Snappy
light skinned
nappy.
woman that messed it
That's
up for
a snappy
everybody?
nappy dugout.
Do you go Dutch now for real?
Hell yeah, it ain't that
This
good.
a
Boy, you
whole-
done changed
it's
up.
a whole internet thing.
boy, you
It
done
ain't that.
changed
It
up.
ain't that good. Going Dutch.
Boy, you done changed up.
But so okay, so my next question coming up is this is going into the breakup, right? We talked about what we did well.
Right.
I think we talked a little bit about what we struggle with.
Yeah,
But
I'm sure you still got the. You still got the whatever. You still got it.
whatever.
Yeah, no. Do you still got that?
The
So
video?
whatever.
I thought we had to write it down. He made sure we had to write it down. I was in
Oh
class.
yeah, I still have that list.
I know you
could
do.
put-
If you
I
got
could
on the
put it up.
messages, I'm sure you got that.
Messages.
So anyway,
Now I'm ready to talk.
right.
Here you
So
go.
anyway,
Keep talking.
Yeah,
So,
now I'm ready to talk. So
mean,
I found out a couple of weeks ago
hold
Whoa.
on. Let me
that,
pull up these
that
messages.
yeah, I found out a couple of weeks ago that he has like a backup server or something for all his
She call her
messages.
backup
Server.
For all of his messages. That's what I found out. For real.
Let's go ahead and put it out there.
So
then.
on top of that, my
Let's
whole
go.
okay, so
Let's
my
go.
whole so
Let's look
my
at some
whole
messages.
thing is
Kelvin,
Let's
no.
read some messages.
What is
trust.
this?
Let's read some
Kelvin,
messages.
Don't-
that bitch is from
so
2000.
look,
You see these messages?
don't trust no man.
No.
Ladies,
messages?
if you are interested in him right now, don't trust no man that is backing up all of this.
Kelvin, this some. I don't even know what this is worse than
Look,
what
these
females
the
do.
type of stuff we was going through right here.
What in the hell?
What night did this happen on?
Oh, is this live? Can they see this? Post this shit. So basically,
What's that?
Let me show y'all. Right.
you better show y'all in the comments what Kevin's showing us, cause she just tried my boy. So basically,
Man, it's all in good humor.
Did you make that?
so you probably got one with Eldridge's face in there somewhere. You didn't even know
Why
at the
do
time.
the fade when you can do the dread? Did you make that?
Man,
Oh
I'm embarrassed at this
God.
point. I'm embarrassed, man.
Oh man,
No, Whitney, you know why you don't remember me? Because me and you didn't get along that well.
Y'all did not get along.
we
I
didn't
knew
get
that, but I was like, I ain't gonna say
I
shit.
could tell they
We didn't get along.
They didn't get
Y'all
along
didn't
at
get
all.
along. Y'all probably used to argue every time.
Y'all didn't get along.
Oh wow, what's up?
Because you got that strong personality and Ian,
Oh, I feel it.
He don't like
That's what it
black
was.
women.
I feel it. The big dog in the
That's
room.
what it was. That's exactly what it was, bro.
You wasn't gonna put your hands on me.
That's exactly what it was, bro. Y'all did not.
But it wasn't like no
Oh,
beef.
my
It was just
God.
like, all right, y'all vibing. I'm finna just watch this Netflix.
Hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this picture right here from the past, right here.
Oh my god, I cannot believe you tried.
So who explain this picture? Who made this? Because this is really
she
petty.
made this?
She made it, bro.
You made that and sent
Hold
that
on,
to
y'all.
him?
Pause for a second, because I don't got the mic on that right there. Oh, it ain't even showing. I'll put it in the comments so y'all can see this right here.
Oh my god! So basically, you tried my boy. You
Yeah,
did
we
the
got
same-
messages. We got plenty of
Kelvin,
messages.
why
bro.
do you have all these? And it's from
Bro,
everybody.
it don't delete. What you mean?
Kelvin, yes they do.
Mine's
they
delete. Because I don't have none
Is
of
this
this.
from Facebook?
No, this is Hangouts. Google Hangouts.
Why do you have these?
They don't delete, bro.
Yeah, that junk is low key.
So you can't delete 'em?
Hilarious.
Bro, I don't go through any extra effort with nobody. Like, oh, I gotta delete something. If I got like that shit happen, that's what it is, bro. You know
Man,
what I'm
I
saying?
can't stand Eldridge.
Yeah, is he gonna call in or he just playing around, man? That's what it sound like to me, bro.
Sound like me.
You know what I'm
doing
saying?
something.
Because I'm like, shit, what's poppin'? I'm trying to post this picture in the chat.
So that
I don't think you can post
happened.
pictures though. But
I thought you could.
We know. I done broke this whole thing. Oh my God.
Man, yeah, let's let
Stunting
this chat
Oh,
go.
weird, yeah.
Man, let's
Stunting
let
on
this
your
chat go.
ass. That's what he was stunting on your ass. Like, this what you missing out on.
no, this was a date we went on.
We wasn't drunk.
We wasn't drunk.
Skydiving?
Bro,
We wasn't drunk.
that's the type of relationship we had.
Kelvin,
bro.
you went. She went skydiving with you.
That's the only reason I went.
Why we didn't see no picture of you?
Cause Kim ain't post no pictures. Wow, you sent him the whole photo.
Who is that?
I don't even know.
That's-
This
is that me?
one of your people.
Yeah, I think that was one of my friends. That was my Cinco de Mayo. This is a bad. You told me you in Parkway City. Boy, this is a mess here.
Oh man, and this shit just goes on and on. Like,
Boy, this is a mess here.
It just goes on.
I
and
can't
on.
believe y'all.
You remember that picture?
Y'all are wild.
Man, yeah, we gotta let
Let
this
me
go.
stop.
We can't put this up.
And that goes into the big people porn right here. This is where it started.
Yeah,
This is where it started. But anyway, I wish I could show y'all that stuff, man.
man,
but,
don't show them that. I'm just.
Candace said when both of y'all had to really grow up and then it stopped being fun. No,
Yeah, that would have sounded like.
Kelvin,
Is that what happened?
Kelvin wanted to grow up. Whitney was still in turn up stage.
Yeah, when it was still.
Oh, that's what the comments say.
Oh, okay, that's
Man,
what's
I
up.
like
That's
I
what
like that
happened.
they support me.
That's what happened in this relationship.
I don't know why
Right,
they still trying to support him.
Kelvin was maturing. You were still in your turn up phase, and you just wasn't ready for it.
I don't feel like I was in that
Yeah,
time
you
phase. I
wasn't.
started changing.
Four or five.
Okay, I had
Lie
turned,
like that.
I turned 25, and then all right, I needed a little time,
Nah,
and then it started dying down.
You know what happens when women turn 25? Y'all really turn up more because y'all really settle in on. You know what? I'm not finna wait. It's that whole I'm not finna waste my 20s shit. You know?
Nah,
y'all
that
not
wasn't
finna
my
waste Y'all 20s.
Nah, that wasn't my vibe.
You still living your best life.
So let's go into the actual breakup, right?
Okay.
So, what do you think ultimately led to our breakup?
Man, it was a lot of confusion.
It was a lot.
Cheating.
I think that
Other girls, other guys.
Nah, I don't think we ever had that issue.
Kevin,
no.
the motherfucking white
Kevin?
boy. Wasn't that the white boy? Wasn't
Oh,
no
no,
problem.
that was
I
just a
don't know the
picture.
white boy.
Yeah,
I was
that
cool
was
with
just a
that.
picture. Yeah, that was just a picture.
I don't be having I don't have problems like I
It's a
don't-
joke. It's all a joke.
Yeah, I don't have no insecurity issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If some shit was happening, man, if I ain't nobody, I mean, whatever. I ain't never had no insecurity issue with nobody. You know what I'm saying? That ain't my vibe, man. So what do you think ultimately led to the breakup?
You already got an answer. I gotta think.
I can start.
Okay, go ahead.
So I think what ultimately led to the breakup, it was, I think we lacked like the ability to like compromise on a lot of things, right?
okay.
So it was always, my way or the highway, that type of attitude. You know what I'm saying? It was never like, okay, where's the middle ground here?
Whose way? Her way or your way?
It's-
Both of us.
Yeah, it's one or the other. You
Who's
know what I'm
paying?
saying? Huh?
Who's paying?
I don't know. That didn't matter to me. You know what I'm saying? Like
said
that,
he-
that
what do
paying
you
shit
mean?
was nothing. He was saying who was paying, they should choose. That's where I'm assuming he was going. Am I
Oh,
correct?
that was the case, child.
Yeah. So that didn't mean anything to me. You know what I'm saying? That's like that to me. That was just like supporting
You get your
supporting
daddy in your
somebody.
life? You get your daddy in your life?
Yeah.
Boy, you can't tell. Child.
I mean, you come on.
Come on now. Shout out the window.
Somebody had to be paying the real bills. Kelvin just feeding.
Do I have a father?
Only women with
Do
only
I
women
have
with
a
dads
father?
Only women with dads feel like they gotta pay for shit and tell you.
Bruh.
Child, 'cause I
your
have a
shit.
better time
I was a
somewhere
provider,
else.
bruh.
My father would definitely. We have a good old time.
Yeah.
Easy.
I met her at Pops a couple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple times. That's why I was like, okay, this was definitely a relationship because we spent Thanksgiving together
Yeah, true.
and I met her parents and stuff like that. So
You met a lot of people, parents.
you a
Dang,
damn
yeah,
lie.
man.
If I meet somebody's parents, that's like
I was about to say I don't play with parents.
yeah, I don't play with that.
I
shit
ain't about
either.
to be shady in front of your mama and daddy. No, and then
Right.
too, they gonna find out. They gonna
they
know
know.
from my vibe.
They know.
So
So you know, we just didn't have any middle ground, man. We would get into these arguments,
I feel
and they
like
would just
it
blow up
wasn't
for nothing.
arguments.
I feel like yes, they were.
they may see arguing to you is just me expressing myself.
No, bro, those was like blow up.
Give an example then. A
You're
clean
very
one.
calm
Okay.
now, but I remember.
Bro,
a
she
bad
used to
one.
be turned up.
I do.
You know what I'm saying? She would say shit. I'm like, girl, you fucking
When was
serious?
this?
It was at a pool party. You don't remember that?
Bro, what happened at the pool party?
And then
I
when
got
she had
Nah, he
but
got
I
the
want to hear
wrong
what he's
one.
saying.
Man, you remember when you had your shoes off? It was here. I think. What you having a barbecue? You don't remember
No,
that?
that wasn't a pool party. I think
That was my last time seeing you. I think that was a Christmas. Was that the
You
Christmas?
talking about the party I had here?
Yes.
Yeah,
and had her shoes off.
she went off at
You
that
was turned.
party.
I don't know. Yeah,
Like
you was
she,
turned.
I don't even know what got into you.
Yo, when?
But this, so it was a situation where like I was throwing a party and you was there, and I don't know what got into you, but you was just like,
Which party? Give me a timeline though.
I think that it wasn't a Christmas party.
No,
nah, it wasn't the Christmas party.
the
It was
Christmas
a party I
party was
did.
at your homegirl place.
Yeah, it was a part I did here. And we were playing spades, and she was just like trying to take over everything. I'm like, bro, chill, it's okay. And she was just like adamant about whatever, and then we was like, nah. We
Oh,
gonna do
nah,
whatever. And
that
she
part,
was
I
just
think,
like,
nah.
trip.
So,
I'm like, bro, what's going on?
I
with
think
you?
that was like 4th of July.
maybe.
I was
During the
lit.
fireworks.
Nah,
She
I
was
was lit.
super lit. We
I
like,
was
bro.
lit.
Oh yeah, she was there. That's right. It
Nah.
was. That's right. It was
You
during
met-
the
you met
fireworks.
my-
You was
you
there
met
for the
my
No,
fireworks.
but let me
fiance
tell
then.
you what happened. Let me tell you what happened. So, because I do remember this. Kelvin
Paul was
Jet-
like, she
nah.
gotta make us up.
Nah. Light skinned women don't lie. I stand by that.
Okay.
I stand by that. Black
think you tuned
women, black
in.
women don't cheat and light skinned women don't lie.
Black women.
Let's talk.
Been rolling, I've been leaning, living
What
like
in the world?
That nigga cut the podcast
My
off
bad,
on your
yeah.
ass. That nigga cut the podcast off on that
Right.
bullshit.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, remember like y'all was in the back room, blah blah blah, whatever. And then remember, what's that to say? Somebody broke your bed.
What?
You don't remember that?
Bread? Was it
That was
bread?
when I had that. Sorry. Oh, I had a.
Yo, somebody broke your bed.
My bed.
So let me know.
That was the same bed
I'm
from
ready
the
to-
frat house. First of all.
So let me talk
It was
about
on
this.
bricks.
Let me talk
It was
about
on
this.
bricks, my nigga.
Let me talk about this. Me and Kelvin, we slept on the couch for a long time because he didn't have a bed.
No,
Kelvin
I
slept
had
on
a
the
bed.
couch.
It was just on bricks, so I just.
And he had a
We
lot of
slept
dirty
on a
stuff on his bed.
couch for a long time.
Not which couch?
We slept on. We had to split
This
up.
one?
We had to split
The
up.
one that's
small,
behind
bro.
us?
We had to split up.
She's small, bro.
On a good night, this is mine. On the bad night, I gotta take the little couch because I ain't pay for nothing. You know what
most
I'm
nights
saying?
we was
Long
drunk
as
as
you know.
fuck.
What night did you pay for something?
I don't never.
Oh, okay. No, Kelvin used to have a lot of
I ain't gonna lie to
clothes.
you.
Kelvin used to have a lot of clothes on his bed. That's why I
Right.
couldn't sleep on there because that
Right.
shit wasn't clear.
This motherfucker need to be a comedian. I watch her stand up,
She
bro.
she was funny. She was funny as fuck.
I watch her fucking stand up.
But yeah.
Whitney, in the name of it should be I ain't paying for shit.
Bruh, this like the halfway.
should be the
bruh,
name
this
of
the
your-
halfway portion of this shit. You catch her in text, bro. That shit is crazy.
That
bro.
should be the name of your
She was
stand up
crazy
special.
funny,
I
bro.
ain't paying for shit.
Yeah,
So Kelvin, you have to elaborate.
No,
a
so
little
no,
bit.
that's what
Okay.
happened that night. So then I was like, first of all, the bed had just got fixed.
You mean put
you
back
mean
on
I
bricks?
Or
put the
put
bricks
back
back
on bricks.
Exactly. That's what I
Right?
Just got
The bed had just got put back on bricks. So I'm like, we sitting here drinking, we doing whatever, and the bed breaks. I'm like, man, now I can't even go anywhere. I have to stay here. So it's just like, man, that was
What you mean?
no. That's why I was
you
pissed.
was gonna leave. So what you mean?
No, that's why I was pissed. I'm like, man, the bed just got fixed.
That made you blow up.
Yeah, that took me
Bruh.
over. That
That
took me
sound like
over.
bullshit to me. I'm just gonna call it out. I'm gonna call it out. She used to blow the fuck up.
Yeah,
We know she used to blow the y'all.
Yo.
Look, this same type energy. She had that same type energy
She keep
when
it.
it go left. You know what I'm saying? And so okay, let me just be honest, right? So I am a little older than her, right? I'm gonna be honest. I'm a little older, you know, 3-4
Mucho
years.
old.
So she would blow up, and I'm like,
little girl, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere.
it wasn't that big, but it was like, man, look, man, I know what the hell I'm talking about. I know what the hell I'm doing.
man. Then tell me what happened that night. Tell me why I blew up then. if I supposedly blew up. I know for a fact I was super mad because the bed broke. And I was like, yo, why are they even back there to begin with?
Oh,
Y'all
yeah, she
pity
was
pat.
mad as fuck.
Yeah,
Because there was some
y'all
girls,
pity
it was
pat.
some other girls that's sitting back there.
And the
And
bed
she was
broke.
mad as fuck. Like, but
you
you was
ain't
mad
did
like this
nothing,
was
though.
your territory.
You ain't do nothing though. You ain't swing on them.
No,
So-
she
Oh,
was
no.
she was mad like this was her territory,
Nah.
and she
You
didn't
ain't
like other
swing on
people in
them.
her
I ain't trying to
territory.
hear
That's
that.
what I felt like.
Oh, no, that definitely wasn't the vibe.
So what? It was just.
I felt like I was having a good time till the bed broke. And now I don't even remember any girls back there.
Can't
Why
say
were you
y'all know
mad
one
that the
thing, y'all
bed
was
broke? Y'all
drinking.
didn't even get to sleep on the bed.
Well, it had just got fixed.
But y'all wasn't gonna be able
So
to
you-
sleep on
hold-
there anyway.
So you understand? You
She had
understand? That's a
plans.
luxury.
She had plans in her mind, like the bed fix was like, oh,
No,
Still
it's
gonna
a
be dirty.
luxury. It's a luxury. I'm like,
I'm
man,
stressing out. We both stressing out
we
tonight.
now I cannot even. I
Now
don't
you
even
can
have
get
to
cuddled?
sleep. Now I don't even have to sleep on this couch.
Then you can be held.
I don't have to sleep on this couch.
Oh, you don't worry about his ass. You just don't sleep on the couch.
Man, everybody was drunk.
Want to
So.
sleep on them clothes.
Yeah, it was closed. Man, y'all understand that was a luxury. So that's why I was pissed. I remember that. I was pissed because I'm like, the bed broke. No lie, the bed broke. I remember that.
but do
it
you-
was like fireworks, everything. The bed broke. I'm like, everybody get out. I'm
She
pissed
kicked everybody
off.
out.
And we looking at
this
you
the
like,
type,
what
this
you
the type of
paying?
shit she used to
Yeah,
say.
everybody
like
get out.
she used to get like, and I used to look at her like, are you serious?
Yeah,
and she
everybody
used to go
get
the
out.
fuck off, and I'm like,
I would
are you
laugh.
serious?
Boy,
I would laugh.
That's
somebody,
what she used to do.
somebody
like,
lying.
and I would be like,
Somebody was drunk.
and listen, that
Somebody lying.
that was like that was way too much for me. I was like,
Somebody
this is
lying.
crazy.
It's like having a pit bull. That
It was like having a pit bull with
It's like
me. You
having
know
a
what I'm
pit
saying?
bull.
Like the pit bull cool until a pit bull
Until
go
a pit bull
crazy.
crazy. If you don't want to yank that motherfucker right, like, you
And
better
I-
shut the fuck up right here.
But then
Shut
the pit
the
bull
fuck
might
up.
bite your ass. You know what I'm saying?
Ah,
Like she
she
bit me
bite-
on Valentine's that time.
Oh,
you know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Ah.
She bit me on
Yeah,
Valentine's.
put your ass down.
So I was like,
Take you to the pound.
yeah, I was like,
Take me, I
this
live
shit
in the
crazy.
pound, baby.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got to.
Street
Hey,
dog.
go ahead and read that comic, Keith. That's from our buddy Eldridge.
No, Eldridge.
He done put some lines so we
Can't
can say.
stand him.
Say, Keith, Kelvin, you a good man, bro. In my opinion, Whitney did not deserve you. Truthfully, me and Whitney was never together because you spoiled her ass and I wasn't down. Because I was broke. But we stayed cool though. And I knew that's the truth.
Oh
And
man.
then Eldridge probably trying to holler tough, and she was like, "Nah, I can't."
Damn.
This nigga over here breaking bread, and Eldridge is not
crazy.
gonna break no bread.
Yeah, I was definitely breaking the bread, bro. I was breaking the bread.
So just to clarify, was
Let's speak on it. Come on, let's speak
no,
on it.
just clarify, was Eldridge before or
This was
he
during.
Post,
I think this was
post?
during.
This is
Nah,
during.
this wasn't during.
He's
I'm
read the
saying, the
comment.
picture you showed us, he was in the picture, right?
Yeah.
He was in the picture at what did it say?
Where y'all met.
When we met.
No, I know that for a fact.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, he was in the picture when we met.
So did you never talk to him again after you met him?
What you mean?
This is not interviewing a dude. This how ladies be
Yeah,
feeling.
yeah,
When I ask you a question, we say that.
what you say?
What?
I want Whitney. I want you to learn. I want you to go on this comedy circuit. I feel like we got a new comedian. That just a new
what you
Tiffany Haddish right here.
What's just going
Oh,
on?
man, you are hilarious.
What was it say?
I mean, we ain't trying to mess up your game. You know,
Nah,
player,
I don't
player.
have no game. I really don't.
Nah, you didn't have no
karaoke?
money, but you had some game.
Karaoke?
No, what
You
did it
remember
say?
karaoke?
No, I was with Eldridge though when we met. I was with Eldridge for a fact.
What do you mean? We need to define
Oh,
your
what you
with
with?
Eldridge.
No, I wasn't like with him, but we were like we went together to
Were you guys dating?
No.
What were you talking?
No, not at the time.
What were you
I want
doing?
Ezra to call in.
Y'all
man.
just
What's
walked
going
in
on, bro?
together?
Yeah,
brought
we had
him
walked
over
in
to
together.
God.
Nah,
Yeah,
yeah,
put
tell
the
Elle to
punch
call.
down.
Tell.
I gave him the number though.
He not gonna
got
call.
my number?
Eldridge
Nah.
a little, he's a little scared. He
Nah,
ain't
he
gonna
got my
call in.
number.
Eldridge.
He can call her.
Let me text him.
Hold on, let me look. All you gotta do is connect to the Bluetooth.
And you still got his number 4 years later?
Nah, me and Eldridge good friends.
Oh.
That's why I'm rolling.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead, connect to the Bluetooth. He, can
He
call
just
her.
sent me this.
You know how it is.
He said
Don't
he
show
heard
no
I was
dick
in
pic.
town.
Oh.
What acting like skin look like exactly what acting like skin look like. You know how it is. You got that good
What
friend.
phone is that?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you had to call in.
What's up there? Hold on.
What up? This
to my boy Eldridge.
Man.
All right, look.
Eldridge, don't
No,
start no mess now.
don't say nothing,
Hold
Whitney.
on.
Let him tell its truth.
Mute Whitney, Mike.
Nah,
Key,
don't,
set him up.
nah,
Tell your
don't mute
truth.
my mouth.
Tell
my
your
mic.
truth,
Hold on.
King.
I'm about to mute some folks. I want him to talk.
Tell your
Tell your
truth,
truth,
King. We
King.
finna
What
go
you
on
got to
mute.
say, El?
All right, so the truth be told, Cap, I'm gonna be real with you, KB. Look, at first I was just playing, right? I was just on here to talk and jump because I be supporting the podcast and stuff. So then I started listening. So she said we was together, and she just said we wasn't dating. So I got to clarify what all that really means. You know what I'm saying? So when me and Whitney met, I met her at Spin Peace. I actually had a girl at the time. I was on, you know how you got it, you know how you got a girl, but you on the tail end. It ain't really your girl mentally. She just your girl, like
What?
in tight.
Right.
We got you, bro.
My nigga.
Yeah, I'm talking about. So me and Whitney was never in a relationship. For truth be told, like Whitney was so light skinned, like that's why I couldn't get with her, bro. Like she was, but look, she was funny though. That's the biggest thing. Whitney funny as hell. She was cool as hell.
Right.
And then I did meet her sister, all her friends. So everybody wanted me to rock with me though. Jazz.
Yeah.
Jazz used to rock with me here.
Well, don't put my
what's your,
sister name in this. She a whole mom now. Take her out. Bleep her.
Jazz used to love me, but now I know why. Because I was like, dang, why we never stick? I knew why it never worked out for Casa KB.
Oh,
Like
nah,
you-
man. Come on, bro.
It was there.
Bruh, it was you, bro. Like I just wasn't doing it.
It's always an old nigga
I
putting in that bread.
put in the effort. That's what it was.
It's always
man.
an old nigga putting that bread, bruh.
In the beginning, y'all asked me. I said I had to die some people out.
That's what.
So I was truthful the whole time. I was not lying.
They go full circle.
But look, she used to always say, "Look, I'm gonna get me a dark skinned man because they spend money."
Hey,
And it was you, bro.
that was me. That was me.
Cause look, El's a little red himself now.
Oh man, hey, the truth will set you free, goddamn it. That's it.
That's funny. Right there, boy.
You know I don't mess with no light skinned man.
We were never in a relationship, but we were dating heavy. We were just kicking it, but we ain't never get in a relationship.
Right,
She ain't
right,
lying
right.
about that.
Right.
That's
Right.
cool,
You
man.
on here on the chat going in. I'm like,
Now,
man.
Whitney, you
This is so
want to say some statements to this? You want to?
Nah, that's it. That
reply?
is truthful though.
That's it. So we got the truth right here.
That is the
That's
truth. I said I had to die some people out. I said that early.
He did. That was the first thing.
Hold
he
on.
I
said.
didn't know he was gonna phone in, but
Quick
That's
question
what
for
happens.
Eldridge. Eldridge, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Hey, did she ever come over your house drunk?
wait a minute, El. El, you know me now. You know my grandma. You know my sister. So,
Look.
he stayed off Edgewood at the time.
Oh, no. That's where y'all used to go.
Look, can I be real? She did come on my house one
man.
time drunk. Hey,
Uh-oh.
She came. Look, Whitney, you remember when you came over my house?
Boy.
Because I'm gonna be real. I thought Whitney was gay for a long time. I really thought
The dynamics. Wow.
Oh man, shout out to my nigga. E. Oh,
That's what happens when you don't give a light skinned man no play. He be like, oh, she gay. She gay.
gay anyway.
You don't give him no play, he like, she gay.
So like,
Dog,
bruh,
she ain't get at me. She ain't get at me. Tell the truth now, El.
that's what it was. Because I was like, I ain't never smashed. I'm gonna be real on that. I ain't never smashed. But she used to come over, and I'm like, she used to be taking like. I remember one time she took this picture and put it in a group, and I'm like, man, she trying to like use me to show these niggas she got a fucking man or something. Like I thought Whitney was gay for the longest.
Bro, you want to talk? You want to respond to that? Whit?
I don't even remember that shit.
I don't remember being
Too
gay.
drunk.
Lord.
Too drunk. This one I was drunk.
Nah, I
But
remember that.
she did come over drunk one time, so that was your ass, and I did not smash. So you know,
God
that's
damn.
why I was like, after a while, I was like, man, this is just my friend. I'm like, this ain't. Because I ain't spend the ticket, man. I'm gonna be real. That just what was in that phase of my life.
Me and Elle, we still good friends.
That's cool, man.
We still good friends, man.
man.
I'm glad you phoned in.
Small world.
I'm so
That's
glad.
crazy,
Hey, so look, we talking about how they met. She showed a picture on Instagram. I said, hold on. Who that nigga in the middle right there? My boy Eldridge. I said, oh boy. Small world.
That
Shoulda
shit
known.
crazy, bro. That shit's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
funny. That's funny.
Wow, man. Hey, man.
Yeah, it's my world. If I could go back, I would have hollered at her friend a little bit, though. That's
A
what
little
I
bit.
wanted.
I know a little bit. Yeah.
little
Shoot your shot.
little bit.
There it is. Hey, tell
Yo,
your truth, bro.
I gotta clip this to her.
Tell your truth, bro.
Oh man.
That little bit we used to sleep high, but we used to look at each other like, nigga, you chose the wrong one. Like, it was already messed up. It was
You didn't have a friend. You choose the wrong friend.
Right. Oh, man. Hey, man.
Oh man.
Appreciate you calling in, bro.
but for,
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, I love what y'all doing, bro. Your content is super dope. I'm a supporter. I fuck with it. Keep doing your thing. And also, I'm going to say I respect you because I swear to you, if I could, I don't know one ex that would ever sit down and have this conversation. So you a real player, bro. You the real. Because Keith will tell you, none of my exes would do this shit.
Shit, you ain't
None
lying.
of them motherfuckers.
You ain't lying.
Hey, it's a struggle,
And we'll
man.
talk
but
about
I'm
that
here.
later.
I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't
Hey,
lying.
look, your shit look like Ricky Lake. My shit straight Jerry Springer,
Man.
We're throwing chairs and shit, bro.
For real.
Me and Elle, we didn't know each other for years. You ain't lying. Golly.
All right, bro. Hey, all right, bro. Take it easy, bro, man. We gonna holler at you.
I'll holler at you, bro.
You're
man. What?
Bro, that was our first call on the Words KB podcast.
That was funny, too.
That
That
was
was really good.
Y'all are welcome.
Whitney gave us some content.
Yeah, y'all are welcome.
It's just, bro, I always tell people, I don't care where you go. It's a small fucking world, bro.
yeah, nah.
Like, it's a small
Out of all the
world.
friends, especially him, because the history you and El just got
That's
too.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yo,
especially-
you know Elle like that?
like that. Like,
Oh, cool,
yeah,
cool,
like,
cool.
that's what I'm
Nah,
saying.
that's my that's my dude. He's real cool.
All right, man. So we talking about the breakup now, right? So we gonna wrap. So we at the point where we want to get to the wrapping point, right? So we want to talk breakup and then post breakup.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
happened
how y'all get
with
cool?
all that, right? So do you remember when we broke up? I know
Yeah.
where, when. I know all. that
I
when we
remember
broke
all
up.
that. I remember
So we
all
both
that.
remember that. So
Oh,
let me
okay.
hear your side of the story.
Things that we
On
do
three, y'all
remember.
say the place at the same time. Hold on. Same time. On three. 1, 2, 3.
Marlowe's Tavern.
Marlowe's Tavern. That's my breakup spot now because of her.
Is that
Yeah.
out the one off Edgewood?
The one on
off
Tucker.
of- yeah.
Oh, right there by
Right
the mall.
off the exit. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't let these light skinned women set the tone on stuff.
Oh, man. Wow. So you told him to meet you there. You
I
broke
mean,
up
that
with
was
him.
like a mutual spot because I think
We-
my job was because
So-
I lived in.
Oh, you just
Illinois.
started working.
No.
Oh, I did get.
Tommy, you didn't have no
Yeah.
goddamn
Now what
job.
happened? She started
Tommy
working.
ain't
and
got no
broke up.
job. Tommy
I
ain't
told
got
you.
no job.
She started working and they broke up.
No, it wasn't even that. It wasn't even that.
So yeah, she did eventually get a job, but so how Marlowe Tavern
I was
like
still being supported fully though.
yeah, she was.
I
I
wanted
mean,
to-
I had her back. You know what I'm saying? So,
I
but
appreciate that though.
Yeah,
that was
for
a
sure.
fun. That was a good time for me. For me being unemployed, I still
It
tell
would have
people.
been fun for me too.
I still
Look,
tell
men
people.
don't
I'm
have
like,
that luxury, bro.
Nah, baby.
Men do, but they just
No,
can't.
nigga,
Nah,
you don't.
baby.
Not like that.
I ain't never lived my best life like that.
Nah.
Yeah, but you won't be able to be. We're talking
Nah,
about-
you ain't gonna live that. So,
Yeah.
so Marlowe's Tavern was a place we went whenever there were issues,
Right.
and we needed to discuss it. So that's when I go and pull out
If
my
it was
list.
if it was like meet me at Marlowe's Tavern, I'm like, shh.
Like, damn, what? Okay,
God,
what happened?
what I do?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that was our like big discussion.
What
talk.
did I do?
You know what I'm saying?
That's not bad.
Right. So go ahead and continue about
So
the
what was-
breakup day. What happened? Do you remember the breakup? What happened? And from your perspective, and you know.
So there was low key too though.
Okay.
You don't remember that?
Nah, let's go to
Yeah.
Marlowe's Tavern.
So which one you want to do?
Let's go with the first one. I will refresh
Yeah,
my
because
memory.
they calling me alcoholic, so now I gotta remember stuff. Yeah, not an alcoholic. Yeah, it's a
And
different.
stop saying break up when y'all started drinking together.
I don't get what you mean.
Stop drinking together.
Get off Candy Crush.
I don't even
Get off Candy
know if-
Crush
They don't
and pay attention to the conversation.
Let's go.
So okay, you want to read that comment before she go?
Yeah, it said we come to a consensus that y'all broke up because her scholarship at KB University ran out.
Oh no, baby, it was still moving.
And y'all had to be
Oh
sober.
no, baby, it was still moving.
If I ride with you, you good.
Yeah, it was still moving, baby. It was still moving.
Yeah, if I ride with you, you good. You ain't gotta worry about that. So no, this is the part of the conversation. No, this is a part of the conversation that we do remember.
Yeah. No, it was no drinks on the table. I don't think.
Oh wow, so
It's
no
just to let
drinks,
y'all know,
sober.
y'all, that wasn't a part of what we was. That was a portion of it, but that wasn't the full
That's
thing.
just part of the experience. I got
It's a part of the
the same
experience.
thing.
you. I got you.
I want to let y'all know that.
Okay, so you want to go ahead?
So what was the question?
So the question is, if you remember the day we broke up, it's explain it from your point of view, and then I want to tell from my point of view what happened.
All right, so Marlowe's Tavern was a place of discussion, right? Okay, and then so it was conversations leading up to that. Then I think we were talking about like I don't remember. You were just giving a list of stuff, blah blah, and then I was just like, you know what? Like, so what do you want to do? That's all I remember.
You said what you want to do?
Yeah, it was just like a whole list of. It was a whole nother list of like what to work on, what to do, what to blah blah,
You see this?
whatever.
This
You
was
know?
the reason.
What you mean?
That's probably.
Do you
just
see
how
her
said it.
demeanor right here? That was the reason.
Kelvin is.
I was gonna send this to my.
Woman.
I was gonna send this to my mother, but now I can't because she worried about me.
Do you see this demeanor she just had?
No, because it's like
That's
I
what
said,
it was.
I feel like everybody does that until you get that one person that you care about enough to really care about that list.
No, I feel it. I was still listening to it, but I was just like, we had already went over this list. No, we are.
That's the vibe.
No,
Listen,
we
I'm
went
glad-
over it.
He beat
No.
me to it. That's the vibe I got. That she didn't give a fuck about this
Because
shit.
we already went over it once. Why we doing it again?
No, we had
Because
went.
it's important to me.
All right, so tell the truth. You had pulled up, right?
Nigga, I can't remember everything, so I'm
Man,
old.
he
I need to
came
write
out
it
with a
down.
List just about stuff she needed to fix.
Nigga, it
Yes.
was all, maybe.
Kelvin, I would no. You don't do no junk like that.
What the
Get
fuck?
nobody know her list.
So what you saying?
Now he
Maybe-
said I ain't like him back in the day, but you starting to make sense.
Y'all ain't shit,
He
bro.
said that I
Y'all
did not
ain't
like
shit,
him
bruh.
back in the day, but now I recall.
Listen, Tanisha, yes, she hurt my feelings. That's exactly what it was. She didn't listen. Okay, I want you to finish because I don't want to.
yeah, you don't get nobody no whole list of stuff they need.
Nigga,
to
you
fix.
pick a side, my nigga.
I'm not on your. Y'all was.
What it-
y'all
what-
were
what-
having a reality
What it-
show.
what-
I was just
what it
there.
was.
I
What
was
it
in the
was
audience.
Kelvin. You finally realized how young she was, and she realized
No,
how old you was.
I really feel like at the end of the day, it was like a list that was presented like weeks before. So I'm like, dang, can I fix this tomorrow? I don't know. It was a list that had already been presented, but it was a list again.
I mean,
just filled out
Well,
your
I
first
guess the
job
question is,
application.
what's one of the things that was on the list? I think that's a better question. Like,
Right.
what's-
So,
You don't
so
wanna
I know
know
you
that
don't. I
on
know
the
you
list.
don't know.
Nah,
She's
nah,
like,
so
I
I
don't
feel-
know.
Nah, what's it say? Pull it up.
No. So wait. So I physically threw this list away. I randomly found it like a year ago. You know what I'm saying? Like I had. So originally I wrote it down, and I was like,
Type it up.
but originally I was like, all right, let me write this shit down. And I was like, when I saw it again, I was like, God damn. It was a full page. Of
Man.
shit. It was broken up into categories.
You don't
and everything.
understand.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to fix my life.
Right. So,
I had just got a job. I'm like, boy, I'm
So
already
it was.
good.
It was things like get a job, get a
Nah.
savings account.
No,
Nah,
it
it
wasn't.
wasn't.
It wasn't even. It was stuff that strictly
it wasn't
dealt
even
with
that.
us.
Brush
It
your
wasn't
teeth.
even that.
It was.
He
it was
never
just
even,
us
to be
stuff.
honest with you, he never even brought that up.
I never pushed
That's
that.
really
man.
that's really why I really felt great because I'm like, dang, I'm
So
like,
what
this
was
is
on
this
the
is at the
list?
same time. At the same time, it was like, okay,
see if I can find this
yeah,
damn
I wasn't.
list.
What's it to say? I wasn't working at the time, but that ain't something that you really necessarily, that's not
Yeah,
something
keep
you like to
bringing
sit
it
down
up.
and
Like,
talk. You found a job yet? Like, okay,
Nah,
wait,
I never put
nigga.
that pressure on.
Yeah.
nothing,
So
you know
What was
I'm
one
saying?
thing on the list? Then
I'm trying to find that list.
you
He gonna
just-
pull it up. He got everything.
I honestly might not have
He
this
got
damn
everything.
I'm
list.
sorry, but why you don't remember anything from the list?
Cause she didn't care.
Nah,
that
she
was
was
3-4
just hearing the
years ago.
list, bro. She was
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
She never like saw it. She was just hearing the
I
list.
need to know stuff visually because we both
I
made
don't
a
think
list.
I have it, bro. I only kept that
I
physical.
just want to know one thing on the list that she needed to check.
Whitney.
I can talk about the list.
Yeah, what's on the list?
So one of the things on the list was like how she talked to me. You know what I'm saying?
Like a dude. You didn't like that.
Like she had this. Once you got to this other side of Whitney,
Oh dang.
it was like I don't give a fuck who you are. This what the fuck it is. You know, it was a lot of fucks and all this shit, and I wasn't used to that shit. I was like, who the? I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to?
Let me text my
you know
ex
what I'm
and
saying?
apologize.
I'm paying your
Please.
bills.
Nah, it wasn't even on that. You know what I'm saying?
nah.
I was just like, I'm not disrespectful. Do you ever feel like I disrespect you at any time?
At no point in time.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like super respectful. But she would throw all these F-bombs.
You actually got a bitch out of me a couple
Bruh,
times.
nah, it ain't about that. Like, if I care about you,
Like, for real.
hey, if I care about you, I ain't calling you no B or none of
It's
that.
gonna slip out.
You know what I'm saying?
I think at the same
I'm
time,
sorry.
I think it was more or less like, how do you express yourself? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said we struggle.
Yeah, so I think it was like, how do you express yourself? And I think some things that I can honestly say, you know, the expression wise, it was probably a little rough on my end.
Why? Oh, you just
Bro,
that
it
type
was
of person.
dead rough. I don't think she knew how to express herself properly, like in a way that is receptive to another person.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And I just didn't know how to say the things. You know what I'm saying? But
Because if you
she-
would have said that, I feel like it would have been different. But it was just more or less like,
He brought you that list, and he was like, "Nigga, what
I
is
was like,
this?"
yo, what
I
in
can't
the
even
world?
it was a legit ass list, bro.
No, it was a
Yeah,
for sure list.
I can't even read. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, and then that's what I'm saying. So that's what it was, right? So I was like, look, man,
graduated.
right? But I was like, this is serious to me, and this is that list, and she had that attitude. You know what I'm saying? The same. She was like,
No, on some real stuff. But think about the time that we met before and the list was serious. But then it's like, if you bring me the same list a week later, it's the same list.
That mean the stuff ain't being achieved, and I want to.
Okay.
What's up with the progress?
It was just like
I would
random
you
as
gotta
a
at least give it a
month.
month though. Kid.
Yeah.
A week.
It was
that shit was not no damn
No,
week
that jump was
after.
like a week or two after. It was like the same list. I'm like, okay, is this supposed to work overnight?
What you really trying to fix anything
No.
on the
That's
list?
what.
though?
Thank
No.
you,
Be
my
real.
man. So
I'm not showing my grandmother this.
Because I'm pretty sure
She
it was probably
worried
like
about
5
me right
things on
now.
that list that you could have did overnight. Like,
yeah, she was not trying to do
She
that.
didn't
shit.
read that
like
list.
he was basically trying to tell you how to apologize to him and everything.
Why we gotta wait to get on a podcast to say all this?
Like I told you, me
That's
and
how it
Whitney's,
happened.
me and Whitney's personalities were
Man.
kind of similar.
Yes, yeah, they are. Y'all do
She's
have
just a little bit
similar-
more aggressive than me. She probably like me when I'm
not
drunk.
aggressive.
Okay.
So
a
the
lie.
question is this. Now,
I'm not confrontational.
So
Not
Whitney,
now, maybe.
Winnie, right now, where you at? You single?
yeah. Yeah.
Kelvin single. Y'all could.
No, y'all jumping ahead. Wait,
Wait
wait,
a
wait,
minute.
wait,
Wait.
This
Keith.
is not.
done
This,
with the
this,
break?
that ain't
Y'all-
even. That
y'all
ain't even
broke
the
up 'cause she don't know how
conversation
to
this
read.
is, bro.
Keith, you need more shots.
Yeah,
That was a
yeah.
yes or no question.
Drink your drink, bro.
We got you, bro.
That's
So
a yes or no question.
So let me go to the next question, right? Post relationship question.
Okay.
So I assume this is no.
This
but
is
I-
how I'm telling y'all right now. This is how everything went. Everything was set up.
You don't like no organization.
No, she didn't. Yeah, she felt like why? Listen, when I bring a list of something, it's because I want to remember everything that I had a concern about, and I don't want to miss it in discussion.
Okay,
That's
so-
it.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, ladies, when
she
he
would
pull
get
out a
offended-
list-
she would get offended if I brought out a list about.
Was
some
anything
shit.
good on
I
the
got you,
list?
bro.
Was anything good on the list?
The list is about things I'm
Nope.
concerned about.
I think that when your supervisor speaks to you, he talks about the good things you do first. Then he goes
right,
on to
Jarvis.
whatever.
You right, Jarvis.
He brought you a
Look at
review.
this.
Without
Yeah.
no hands, because I don't like no list either.
Yeah.
You this.
I don't
nigga.
remember this
So I was
gentleman
dating.
well,
Get the fuck out of here.
but I feel like
I was dating.
we have a
Wow.
connection now. I feel like now we have a connection of some sort. I don't know what.
Because they didn't like each other back then. I know that for a
With the
fact.
dress.
They didn't like each other.
God damn, the nigga that. What's the dude with the dress name? Oh, I couldn't even think.
I don't know.
That's
But-
my joke up.
All right, so
Gordon.
you done with the joke? Punchline's gone.
Nah, no, but basically you was dating a dude. Like who like?
Yeah.
I don't like to
that.
put it like
I don't
that. I'm
like
saying
that.
that
I don't like
I feel
that.
like she
Well,
didn't.
not a
She,
Jew,
I
she
don't
didn't know
like
how to
that.
express herself at the time.
Right. I
Sorry,
don't like that.
not saying, dude. You were dating someone that had like a kind of new age look onto relationships. You were more like free spirited. You like to do.
I would actually take free spirited before I take
what's-
like you were dating a
Free
My bad.
spirit. But what's the
Like-
thing?
That was me mansplaining.
Yeah.
Well, square it in, cuz. I don't fix your face.
What's the thing? What's the thing that'll shut you up?
What you mean?
Like, what's the thing that'll shut you up?
Shut me up? How? What you
What?
mean?
Like you, like you dealing with somebody, you going back and
Old
forth.
school.
Right. Wait a minute.
How much you need?
Wait a minute. Shut me up.
I'm just,
Let's get this right, sir.
what I'm saying is,
Keith, we was kicking it into
listen.
this point.
What I'm saying is, if you talking very aggressively to a man, right? Like you
Okay.
got a free spirited, strong personality. Right?
Yeah.
But I always feel like with all women, there's a point, like there's a switch that a dude it's something. It could be a list of different things that will shut you up. That will stop.
I feel like at the end of the day, at that point in time in my life, that point wasn't like I couldn't realize that point as far as within how much we were. I'm gonna be real with you. As far as the amount that we were drinking, in that heaviness of amount of drinking, like there is no point. I'm gonna be real with you, but I feel like now I'm a little bit more receptive to whatever. So I will say that.
Okay.
So I mean, I'm not saying I blame it completely on the alcohol, but I do say like there was like a huge factor into whatever as far as like being receptive to all that stuff. I will say that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, we had a couple conversations. Probably it should have been like, we should have removed ourselves from whatever and then talked about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And I think at that point in time, it was more or less like that's the way it was gonna come out because that's the way it felt. But I feel like at this point in time, I could definitely handle that. Even probably within drinking, I feel like I can handle that.
All right, so that's
Yeah.
I want to go to post relationship stuff, right? So, and I assume this is easy. No, you didn't have any relationship baggage from our relationship.
Stop drinking.
Yo, you wildin'.
I'm saying with baggage meaning that any residual effects from our relationship that carried on.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't
Sides
think you did.
deliver problems.
Well, that I just had those. She was in her like mid-20s, so she was good.
Yeah, I mean, like, man.
So okay. Next question, okay, let me answer that question. Did I have
Okay,
any
go ahead.
relationship baggage?
Man, I hope you ain't had no
My next
baggage for me.
relationship,
Come
nah,
on.
I didn't. You know
I was
what I'm
about to
saying?
say, give me
my
something.
my next relationship was the total opposite of you. Like it was
dang.
a total fucking opposite.
Did I do
job.
bad?
And that's why I ended.
Drink.
Okay, first of all,
Darcy.
No.
Before, was she before or after?
I don't know the
During?
specific question you're talking about.
Oh, you talking about your next relationship?
Yeah.
Was that the
Sharon.
person? Yes.
Yeah.
During.
That's the
it
homie.
was during?
Was she before or after?
After.
Oh yeah, so he went from like
Total opposite.
He basically went from
It was a total
he basically
opposite.
went from Rihanna to
Motherfucking who?
Alicia Keys.
Aisha Curry.
Nigga, worse.
Yeah, Aisha Curry.
Worse.
Like,
Yeah. It was like that. Yeah. It was crazy.
That sounds like some baggage. Then that
No,
sound
it
like,
was-
I ain't fucking with that shit no more.
Maybe I never even thought of
Bruh,
it
I
like
don't
that.
fuck with
But
that shit.
it was a total opposite of who she was.
It happen like that sometimes.
Fuck
Yeah.
with you. Like, that's why I don't date chicks with kids. Like,
Alright.
you know.
You tripping with that? You got 2 kids,
Bro,
man.
you really tripping. You just showed me your children. Like, you need to get out of here.
I thought he was out of that, but okay.
Bruh.
So next
Boy,
question
these
is.
young men here.
Next question is, what did you do differently in your next relationship after me? We met last night and we kind of had a little catch
Right.
up, so it wouldn't be so crazy.
Last night.
It wasn't. Come on. So what did you do differently in your next relationship after me?
I feel like the communication was definitely different as far as expressing ourselves on both ends, as well as I feel like that was one thing I was like, I need to be around somebody without the drinks to figure out what's up.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that young,
Yeah.
young girl.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and too, I was like, what's it say? I was a little bit older than too, so I couldn't even hang like that no more. So it was like, let's just get up, talk, let's get some tacos or something. Like it wasn't even like
It was more calm.
Yeah, it was
Our
definitely
shit
more
was
calm.
always like how crazy it's gonna get. Like I always had it, like even before we went out, I always had the anticipation like how crazy we're gonna get.
It's, I mean, it's still in me, but I feel
Young
like it's
girls do
more or
that
less.
shit, man.
Nah, I feel like it's still in me, but I feel like it's more or less. It's more control than it was there.
It's more rare that you'll do it.
Your ass getting too old.
Yeah, you get old, like for real.
You can't be a savage all your life.
See, she don't even want to hear it
I'm
now.
not a
Watch her
savage.
competitiveness come out.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, I can do it tonight.
Pour me up.
Exactly.
Pour me up. 'Cause you, look,
Exactly.
you poured yourself a shot and it sat there for the whole time. That's how I'm like, yeah,
She wouldn't have did that
she's
back
a
in the
little
day.
older. I'm back in the old, younger you would have just.
Kid.
All right.
I'm
You
just
don't know
saying.
me.
All right.
I
So
know about young folk.
next question. How did your friends react after we kind of came to a quiz? Because I felt pretty close to some of your friends.
Are you? Hold on. Are you gonna answer this? That's my sister, actually. Yeah.
I do remember
a little
that,
bit.
sister.
So yeah, I can
Yeah,
answer.
Little
she's
bit
a.
different.
What's it say?
I can answer that.
What's it
I
say?
got
But
my
nah,
friends here.
wasn't it more other questions that you had though?
I got plenty.
Oh
You
no,
got
I'm
one you
saying.
want to
You
answer?
got text
Nah.
messages from 4 years ago.
Right.
Bro, y'all act like that's weird.
It is weird, sir.
Yo.
Okay, so my friends, like I said, it was Ian Cornbread probably was the people who interacted with you most, and Brandon too.
Yeah.
And Brandon always wondering like, hey, what happened, man, y'all? But he was like, yeah, y'all was a party too much. Like he thought that we didn't have substance because we used to like go out and have so much fun. So he didn't see that as substance. So he didn't.
I remember he said that though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he
He
said
didn't
that.
think. He was like, y'all got too much substance.
You've
The
heard,
first
bro.
the first night we met, we ended up drunk here. Me, you, him, and Amber.
So
drunk
put
on
my
our
friend
floor.
out there. You could put me
I'm
out
sorry.
there as much as you
I'm
want.
sorry. I had no
Do
last
not-
name, but we ended up drunk here on the floor. So he didn't see that as substance. Even Ian, I mean, you can answer this question. What did you think about how our relationship was? And
Like I said, from
You
the
didn't even think it
beginning
was
of
a
the
relationship, you
podcast,
know.
I didn't know y'all really had a real relationship.
People don't want to look.
I just knew she was around all the time, and I was like, "Oh, they having fun." That was you know how girls date thugs. Like every dude has that time where they date that girl that's like
you was my
Just
thug.
like, not really
Free
thugs, but
spirit.
just
Everybody dates a free
got
spirit.
yeah, free spirit. Like the little what's old girl from
I really
Different
don't
World?
like. What's it
Free
say?
summer.
No. The main
Lisa Bonet.
Lisa Bonet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I get put in. Oh, I love her.
Yeah, that's exactly.
She was
that's,
just about to complain.
but that's it right there. This is nail on the head. Everybody goes to that, especially when you're older and she's younger. Every old dude gets that.
So you really been leaning on this age
that
thing the whole
age thing
time,
is
has it
serious,
been?
bro? I know.
I don't really think
I'll
it's
be old
an
right
age.
now.
I don't
I'm
really
gonna
think it has
Yeah.
nothing to do with age because
I don't think so.
What's crazy is I kind of had a similar experience, but not really with a younger chick, and not really, but just somebody you have fun with. But it was with somebody older. That
That's
like
weird.
somebody just have you experience more new things because I don't know if you knew at the time, but Kelvin was like new to Atlanta, so like
Okay, nah. I
he
don't
grew
think I
up
recall that.
in the country.
Yeah, he did tell me that.
Yeah, so like you were one of the ones he was hanging out with while he was here, so y'all got to see.
Bro,
the
we was
city.
together. Cause stop saying hang out.
That's it.
Y'all niggas was hanging out.
And that's what I mean by young girl shit too. Like, see, as an older woman, she ain't gonna have you. She's not gonna be at your house every day. Older chick ain't gonna be at your house every day. Young girl, she'll be at your house every day. Like, and it's a turn up every day. Like,
What you think?
With an older woman, you kind of know you can kind of plan shit out. With a young girl, like Kelvin said, you know it's like, shit. Let me take these vitamins 'cause I don't know what we finna get into tonight.
But I don't even think it was just an older thing. I think that's just her vibe. Because like I said, I've been with people who are older that act like that too. So I don't think I wouldn't put it on younger. I think that was just she just liked to have fun.
Yeah, I think that
No,
really
no.
was.
I'm not saying that's not her personality. What I'm saying is their relationship was an age.
I don't think it was the age thing. What you think?
I don't think it was age. I think that was just what Kelvin wasn't like being drugged. Like he liked having fun. Like it was just his time to have fun.
You're not exactly. It's your time to have fun. It's your young girl.
But I don't think it was an age thing. I
Because
think
you could-
they were together for their season. That was a season of probably taking 3 years off their life with all the drinking.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't think so.
So
I
now
was
y'all
straight.
gonna lead to be 103.
I was good. My doctor always gave me a good report.
Because you
It
probably
was
used to pee
one
that
time.
shit right on
I was
out.
good after that. But I don't know. I remember you saying something about? I'm gonna just go to the next question.
Yeah.
So only a couple questions left. What have you? Okay, this is a question from Amy. That's our in-house therapist we have on the podcast. She
In-house
just
therapist.
introduced herself on Sunday. What's
Oh
up, Amy?
man.
So what have you taken from the conversation around unexpressed expectations? So basically us not.
What was the question again?
So basically us, what did you take from the conversation around unexpressed expectation? Like what, maybe you did this probably better in your next relationship where you set expectations early on in the relationship rather than we just organically grew expectations.
Okay.
Instead of like saying, okay, these are my expectations in a relationship early.
Okay, I got you, Amy. What did I say? I think the difference was, the next person I had dated, in regards to that, he actually expressed everything up front. So then I had to be
expressive.
Yeah, he expressed everything up front, but like I said, that's how I felt like it should be anyway. And so he expressed everything up front. So therefore, we started having those conversations more or less up front.
So he was up front with you in his intentions, like, I want you to be my girl. Or I see us doing something.
Yeah, so it was more or less like whatever. He was very mature in that aspect. And so that really changed the whole dynamics of who I was.
So Kevin was immature in that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But yeah, that really, like I said before, like as far as within, I feel like a man should be the one that actually takes that initiative to say like, hey, let's talk, let's do whatever.
I never knew you thought like that.
Yeah,
I didn't think you
I
was
definitely thought like that.
I didn't think you was so traditional.
Bro,
like
that's why we was talking about with Galloway though. See, women like that right there, like the free
Oh
spirit.
man, why? What's it say? I love Galloway.
No, because the free spirit.
we love Galloway.
We
Yeah.
love Galloway too, because Galloway said it herself.
We
but
grew
she's
up
a free
together.
Spirit as well.
Yeah.
but she also has traditional.
And that's
roles.
crazy. It's
And
like
yeah.
you don't match.
Only women
The
can get away
only-
with that shit.
Yeah.
What's it
Only
say?
women can get away with that shit.
And two, like I feel like it's only a person that really observes, that's really observant to say like, okay, this is actually what you want, even though blah 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 whatever
you
whatever.
right on- but see,
and
you
so
right
when
on
somebody
that.
pins me down or when somebody like approaches me like that, I'm like, okay, so you actually saw something about whatever that I actually was displaying XYZ, but in reality, this is actually something that I wanted.
And truthfully, I believe that's all women. I
And
believe
so-
y'all don't know what y'all want, so niggas gotta give it to
Some-
you.
No, I'm
but
not
not
saying
all.
that,
Some,
bro.
but
I
not
can't
all.
rock with you. I don't know.
I'm just saying
Keith.
what you just said. You just said that he clearly saw something in you.
But that
and
was
gave
something that
to
he
you.
expressed up front, and so from there it was just more or less like, okay, and that's why the serious conversations happen up front. Everything happened up front, blah
We
blah
didn't do
blah.
that at all.
But it wasn't like, but that's not something I want pressed. I feel like that's something that in my mind a man still needs to come forward and say like, okay, whatever. Other than that, I'm gonna think honestly that right now we
Thugging it out.
hanging right now. We getting to know each other,
You want to read that
enjoying
comment?
each other's company.
You gonna read the comment, bro? It says this from Eldridge. KB should feel away. He gave a lot.
Yeah,
He gave a lot.
Yeah, that is true.
You gave, but see, that's the thing.
Kelvin did not give a lot.
No,
Goddamn lot, man. I had a lot invested in that relationship.
Hold on, no, we're not gonna do this. This ain't no.
Bro, they
pity
went on a
Okay,
party.
come on,
skydiving
bro.
date. They went on a skydiving date
Okay.
together without
Listen.
without discussing expectations and intentions.
First of all, and even how I presented that date was like,
Yeah,
I
that
put
was
a fucking lot of thought into that
You
shit.
do that for everybody though. Is it really effort when you do it with everybody?
Bro,
Oh,
I
so
made
you do
that
that for
shit
everybody?
special.
Yes. Because let's keep
Listen,
it. We gotta keep
I
it
made a
funky.
fucking whole riddle for her
Bink,
ass for
bink,
that
bink.
fucking.
You do it for everybody, Kelvin.
Riddle me this.
Wow,
Riddle
bro,
me
that's
that.
how you feel?
Yes, you extra. You. That's just
I
you.
am thoughtful, but I'm
Oh,
saying,
Kelvin, are you a moster?
what the
Oh,
fuck
wow.
I don't
is
know what
that?
is.
So they have a new term out there called mosting, right?
Doing the most.
They have dudes who but not just do
I
the
don't
most.
do the most,
Hold
I'm
on,
just
hold on,
thoughtful.
hold on. Not
I'm
just
just
do,
thoughtful.
not
Yeah, I
just-
can't ride.
No,
I
hold on,
can't rock when
not
I'm
just
doing
do
the
the
most.
most. Let me just describe it. Not just do the most, but you're doing the most with the intentions of trying to like woo, like sweep off her feet.
Of
like,
course, I want to
this
sweep
shit.
off her feet.
I think that's cool.
I think I did that
But-
sometimes. Remember,
Yeah,
we
I think
had
that was
the,
right,
the
right.
surprise
But there
dinner
was
at the
no
crib
expect-
one time.
But
Yeah,
ain't
that
no
was lit.
expectation.
She
Like-
still remember I gave you her information. She still asked about you.
That was for her.
Yes.
I mean, that was for you.
It's all good. We friends now.
Yeah.
But that's
You
the
got
thing
me
though,
out of
like,
a bind. So
Like well, Ian's saying you can do all that, but you got to have some expectation. Like I'll do that if you my girl.
I just
No,
wanna say
I
that-
felt like I said, when the whole, like, I feel like she was a rare person, and like I felt very special to do all that stuff. Like I never had did all of that stuff for a person.
No,
you know
that
what
was
I'm
dope.
saying? So-
But I feel like I said, y'all were together for that time in your point in life, and she probably helped open you up to a lot of stuff
Exactly.
that you might have not did before as well. So this ain't no pity party for Kelvin.
right.
First of
Get
all,
me
it
out the
could
hot
be.
seat.
All right, so it's only 2 more questions left. So
Wrap 'em up.
and then we wrapping up.
Yep,
It's getting
5.
late. I got you, bro. You be up too early for your job. All right, so what was I'm trying to understand. So these are questions from the comments that we got from the post I put in the podcast page today.
Okay.
I'm trying to understand this one. I'm gonna just read the other
shit,
one.
man.
It's the question is, what would she change about the relationship, if anything? I think what they're talking about is during the relationship, if there was something you could change, what would it be? I think that's what the question means.
Okay, cool. I would honestly say this is gonna be real bad, but I would say nothing. I feel like everything would have still came naturally. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, as far as progression goes, like as far as change, nothing. You only live once. I really would not have changed. I wouldn't have changed anything.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I would have changed some things
In regards to what?
Just based on the communication. Like I wish we
I
had
will.
just
Okay.
better communication.
Yeah, no, I will
with all
say
this
that.
shit.
I will say that.
Because we just was bad at communication.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Or I think everything just blew over, and so it's like, okay, now we back doing whatever.
Yeah.
So we had a question. We had a question too in the comment. I like this
Okay.
question right here. We have a question for our bro. Shout out to G.
Hey, what up, boy?
So if you expected, talking to you, if you expected Kelvin to set expectations, why wouldn't you communicate how you
felt with
how
him
you felt with him
when he didn't do so?
Oh, that is true. But at the same time, no, please. I give you that. Yeah, I will give you that.
Bro,
I agree with your response. I agree with your
I don't think
question.
a lot of women are funny, and you funny.
But nah.
What's wrong with Kelvin?
Yeah, so no, I really feel like I said again, it just depends on your personality. With me, I feel like that's something that a man needs to communicate off back. With me, like we said, we already talked about my father. What'd he say?
Of course, you wouldn't change nothing. You can you everything.
Damn.
You
It's really making me feel like, damn, nigga.
I'm just saying.
Don't let that light skinned dude change anything.
You know what I'm saying?
Man,
Cause we talk
nah, I
about this
love
type
L.
of shit, man.
Nah, I
It's
love
like,
L.
you know, it's funny because in Atlanta, right, women always say you can't find a good dude.
Uh-huh.
You have a brother like KB who I like. He's in my circle. I always tell people I got people in my circle who I know are good
that's
guys.
true. No, that's
that
true.
would do things good, but it still don't work out. Like at the end of the day, it's still, you know what I mean? It's like y'all. It's almost like women don't know when they winning.
Oh no, I didn't say that. What's it to say? I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, as far as like I said, I think the communication was off, and like I said, I'm pretty sure like the list came up twice. I'm like, yo, it was like 2
That
weeks
list
ago.
really fuck with you,
Bro, that list was my fucking
Yeah,
bread
like
and butter.
that list
So-
was like.
Joe. We about to wrap up, bro.
Joe,
to this day,
Joe,
bro,
you don't remember
who is this?
Listen, you remember Joe?
There's no link to the podcast. Nigga, we about to
Joe,
wrap
how
up.
you don't remember Whitney?
We
Sure.
got one question
bullshit.
left.
You bullshitting, Joe.
Yeah.
We
But
literally have one
you-
question left.
You should remember Whitney, Joe.
Yeah, I remember he was short. I only seen him once though.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
all
that's
you need to
him.
know.
Joe was 6'8". No, I'm just playing.
I was about to be like, dang, I don't know that.
So this is the last question from Amy. Were any of the characteristics that attracted you both to each other initially part of the reason for the breakup? In other words, were those cute quirks no longer cute?
Give it to me one more time. Let me watch it.
So were any of the characteristics that attracted you both to each other initially, right? You said like
What was the reason for the breakup?
fun-
Okay.
Yeah,
You want to go?
yeah, and I'll say absolutely not. Like
Yeah.
I feel like it was things that developed later on when things, like she said, needed to get serious,
Mm-hmm.
and then how we handled those serious situations. You know what I'm saying? Look at Joe talking about, oh shit, that's Whitney. Like, yeah, nigga.
Oh yeah, tell him Joe ain't see me in a minute. I cut my hair and all.
Yeah, she did. So yeah, I don't think those initial things. It wasn't that type of situation. You know what I'm saying? Like those initial things that kept us there from the beginning were things that really kept it going. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Those were the things with like the base of the relationship. So that was cool to me, man. So those are all the questions I have. So at the end of the show, we do the wrap up, where we go around the room and people just wrap up how they felt about the show. Any last comments, and I always start to my left to sleepy ass Basic Logic, because he always usually sleepy by the end of the podcast. My man, so what you think, bro? Wrap it up.
I didn't say what I said, but no, this was a good topic. Like I said,
Y'all had somebody phone in. This is better than a good topic. Golly.
A random morning.
Nah, this was dope. It's always good to see. I know a lot of people aren't like. I think El just said when he called in, a lot of people don't get to really have this conversation with exes, and it's kind of good. I like the closure. A lot of times people like to, you know, when they're in a relationship or whatever it was, even if it wasn't official, someone that you spent a lot of quality time with, people like to just eliminate them from their life like it didn't happen. Like, no, you know, it didn't work out, but it's cool. Everybody's still alive. Everybody still got their fingers and toes. You know, so y'all good.
Yeah, okay. Mr. Keith, what's up, bro?
You know, first and foremost,
Hold on,
man.
we got sound effects now.
You know, first and foremost,
I forgot, bro. We got sound effects, bro.
Should be late as shit.
So yeah, first and foremost, man. I always feel like it's a small world, man. I'm always amazed on how small the world is, right? Because even to piggyback off of that, like Amy, right? Like Amy's cool with my homegirl Amanda.
Oh,
like
I don't know Amanda. So.
Well, remember I told you I knew a sexologist that could come on and talk about sex?
That's Amanda.
That's Amanda. And it's a small world. So, one is a small world. Two, women don't know when they're winning. I definitely see this right here with women.
That's what you're leaning on.
I'm leaning on that.
All right, I gotta get
three,
my speech ready.
Three. I like when Kelvin do these X episodes. Like you said, it's rare that you get to open up on these type of topics, but you know, also, it's very introspective. Like, I think that I don't know. It's one of those things that I feel like it might inspire a wave. I think it might inspire a wave.
Okay, I want to ask what kind of wave, but I just want to leave it at that. I think it's a little deeper that way. All right, Whitney, what did you take from this conversation, and like, what's your wrap up?
Got you, bro.
I got one wrap up. At that point in time, I was not an alcoholic. I was living my best life.
Don't save face.
It wasn't a song back then, but now it is. But I will say,
from you.
I lived it, and then the song came out. Now I'm out of, now I'm out of living it, so it is what it is. But no, this was real dope. It was real cool. Had a good time.
That's good, man. I was surprised. I was really surprised because I hadn't talked to Whitney in about 3-4 years.
Yeah, ain't no bad blood.
Yeah, we hadn't talked in about 3-4 years before I was like, man, let me ask Whitney to come on to the podcast and talk about it. And I felt like at first she was a little apprehensive. I think her initial question was, what's your angle? Right?
Oh, because like originally I thought it was a podcast just about exes. And I'm like, I ain't about to get on this joint.
Nah.
Yeah, you was like, yeah, I got a podcast about exes. I was like, yo.
Oh, you thought every episode you had a different ex?
Yeah, and then he sent me a link and I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. Because, I was just like, nah. I'm like, yeah.
Right. So to me, man, I mean, just the whole experience with Whitney, it was probably my first like really eye-opening experience like in a relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because it was something that I thought I like invested a lot into, and it ended kind of.
Me out here looking bad. Nah, fix this up.
It ended kind of frivolously.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It was really like the ending was not like. It wasn't like as serious as you would have thought it been, but it was just like I feel like we both had like a lot of ego in that decision. Like it was just a lot of ego in it. It's like
budget for that year. You like I gotta cut something.
Nah, yeah. I mean, it was just a whole bunch of ego in that decision, man. And it was just like I didn't have the mental capacity or the emotional intelligence to express like, oh, this is how I felt, because I didn't feel like she even had the opportunity or the emotional intelligence as well to respond to me.
I don't feel like I came off that way though.
I mean, you might not have.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I still try to get you a Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm a great person.
Yeah. I mean, there you go.
And ending comment. You messed up a good man. They said you was bad.
Man, I ain't got time for
You messed up a good man.
No, Elle been trying to bash me since 2013, man.
Nah, I can see that though. I can see that though.
Yeah.
I can see KB coming out a little scarred off.
Yeah. I for sure did.
If he had a list of stuff and some of that was like even just how you talk to him.
That was the first time I ever made lists like that.
So okay.
But
we end this right. Yeah, nah.
It's okay.
You gonna end on that note? I feel like I should have had the last word.
You got the last word.
Go ahead. We'll let you have the last word.
I ain't got nothing to say now.
Shut up. That's a that's a light skin shit. I want the last word. I ain't got nothing to say. But
hold on, no, y'all gonna brush
nah,
past.
but
Hold on,
real.
no, y'all not finna brush past my question that people want to know.
What's your question?
Can y'all go out for some more drinks?
We don't need to. Didn't you just hear we just had a whole bunch of drinks?
But y'all can go out for more drinks. Y'all could, y'all both single at this point in time, both more mature. Always like relationships when people come back. When people come back. Oh, okay, we don't leave on that note.
That's funny.
When he ran with it.
Now look,
and it's a wrap.
No, somebody gave me a shot and I had to take it.
Thank you for tuning in.
You took a couple shots.
Thank you for tuning in. Kevin single, she's single.
All right, so I did have some a couple more comments I wanted to make. So I think like knowing your core is like really important when you come into relationships or situationships or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? So knowing your core, sticking to your core throughout that whole time, man, is so important. So make sure next relationship you get in, you stick to that core, man, and to find somebody that aligns with your core. That doesn't mean they match perfectly, but they align with what your ideals are at the base. You know what I'm saying? And then you can make adjustments as you go. So I really appreciate y'all tuning in to, this is the X series. So we'll have another X coming on soon, and the conversation will be totally different because the next X coming on is going to be totally different.
I
it's
can't
not
take no more.
Well, y'all niggas backed out of the X shit, so
I don't got exes.
Y'all niggas got X. Shut the fuck up.
I only had 2 girlfriends.
Okay, well,
I'm on the nigga.
What Drake said.
So what you call them?
Like
you said count, you got. So you still got 2 girlfriends?
I can count on my finger how many girlfriends I had.
He X'd them
off.
We
all can.
He X'd them off. He's like, they can't be on the podcast. What you mean?
Have many girlfriends?
I got 6. I had 6 girlfriends.
That's a lot.
Get the fuck out of here. Okay, we need to end this shit.
As an adult.
Yeah.
No, one was high school. Anyway,
nobody count that.
So follow the Instagram page, man. Words with KB podcast. We gotta follow each other on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
What the fuck?
So that's her demeanor, y'all. So follow us on the Instagram page, man. Make sure you try to join the Words of KB podcast Facebook group, man. We got new apparel coming. That shit really already out, but I ain't ready to release it. We got the unsingle shirts coming. We got the unmarried shirts coming. Yeah. We got the ungay shirts coming. Hey, we out here. We might do the shot glass. I can't even zoom in. That's good. But we got all that shit coming, man. So the podcast about to be popping, man. We appreciate y'all tuning in, man. And we love all the feedback we got from this episode. So thank you again, and man, y'all take it easy, man. Peace.
Yep.
I feel like I should have been paid.
We paid you in shots.
Boy, what?
Click on that. Let me see that.
Is that
I've been holding my urine for 5 hours. Nah, I didn't kill that. Well, I don't let that